Hey THLers, welcome to Sunday Showdown. I am your op for the evening, Saku. Joined here by some wonderful individuals helping me out to cast these final matches there for the week for Legacy Series, for Hero Series, and for Pro Series and Pro EU. But tonight we're just broadcasting 2 Hero Series and a Wild Series match. So, my Anadon, good to see you. It's what we need. Yeah. Then we come in with Memnarch, our guru, who's on a wild streak. I can't even say wild streak. I can, but I can't. So he's on a big streak there within Legacy. He's going to be our expert there in maneuvering through the Wild Series match, which is our second one. So how are you doing tonight, sir? Let's get the party started. So I had you guys on mute. So hey, so my Anadon, can you say hi to the group after I unmuted you?
Oh,
and then Memnarch. Then Memnarch gets to say hi.
I gave a rousing speech that
yeah.
It commanded all of the attention, and then now this.
Yeah, I gotta practice my opping duties here.
Oh
Never
my God,
opped before.
Yeah. No, we're just excited for this match. Well, these matches here. We've got, like you said, Hero and Wild Series tonight. Triple header. First one being a high stakes match, as the players actually called it. Both teams are locked into the playoffs, but they're fighting for seeding, so they still gonna do their best here to give us a nice show. And that's going to be the Hero Series Purple Conference. It's late bloomers versus abusing PR management. Both, pretty close here in score. But Diamond versus Geranium battle gonna be the match we're gonna see. Like we said, no stakes for getting into playoffs, but can affect the seeding. So these players are gonna bring some interesting stuff. What are we thinking about these? Or let's just quickly mention the other two matches, and then we'll talk about this one. The match after this one is gonna be the Wild Series, and it's gonna be a wild one because I don't play much Wild, so it's gonna be fun. We'll talk about that one a little bit later. And then finally, another Hero Series Teal Conference match. So stay tuned for those two.
All right. So it looks like our bands are in. Diamond Band Pally and Germanium Band Shaman.
Sweet. So no Pally or Shaman going to be seen here. That means we have the DK Mage and Warrior for Diamond versus the what was banned on that side? The Pally, we said DH, Shaman, and Warrior there for Geranium.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and both players are ready to go. If you guys are ready to go,
give me some time. All
right. I'll tell them 40 seconds. 40
All right,
minutes,
that's enough.
Enough to crack open a brew and then have a swig. Then get ready. All right.
Let's do it.
I'm going to let the players know they can rock and roll. So for our viewers out there, Diamond is going to be the first to spectate, which will be at the bottom of the screen with Geranium Battle at the top. Good luck, have fun. All right, so.
What are we thinking here? For the first bring, this is Hero Series again to remind everybody. So last hero standing, it's when you win with the deck, you continue playing it. If you lose, it's out. Are we thinking, is it the DK here for Diamond? Do we think that's kind of the more flexible pick that can maybe get a win into a lot of these decks?
Well, since it's Hero, it might be a Warrior Mirror first.
Ooh, yeah?
Yeah.
I could definitely see that as well.
Mm-hmm.
We don't wish it, but
no, certainly not. Okay, and the spectate is available. Let's get in there and find out.
Here we go. So we get a DH for Geranium. And a Death Knight
DK.
for
Yeah.
Diamond.
So it is going to start out with the DK, and the answer there being the DH. Um, so I think a decent predictor. This looks to be a hybrid DK.
Rainbows.
Yeah, Rainbow DK.
Looks like Relic, Demon Hunter, for Natura. You can tell by the two relics in hand.
That is generally a good
Yeah.
indicator for the relic TH. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably just that we'll see here in a sec, but I imagine it's probably that spell Demon Hunter with the scythe.
Mhm.
All right. Just waiting
Yeah,
for
I would
that
assume this
moment
is
to come in.
like pretty Demon Hunter favored. Cause
Yeah, I think so as well.
yeah. Mhm.
But if we get early aggression, maybe there's some hope there. You would expect that maybe more with Frost, but maybe you can get
Mhm.
some sort of board going that it's a little difficult to deal with, and they don't find their AOE by turn 6. I don't know. But yeah, starting off with that aggression here with the cadaver.
Mhm. Mhm. You know, I think it's just a Relic Vault turn. Even though you don't, even though your next what was it? Relic is a dimensions in hand. I just like having it on the field.
Yeah, not a much of a better option there available that
Yeah.
turn either. Nothing too
Mhm.
exciting. I like getting the relic online. Could definitely top deck something that changes your next couple turns. But now, yeah, interesting decision. I mean, we could use this Fury to remove a 2/2. A
All right.
little awkward, but we are starting to get chipped
I
down. So
don't
yeah,
like.
gonna hold
I
back.
really like using the Fury here because you don't know what your opponent's playing. Like, well, I guess you do have some sense that it's a blood deck, but you don't know for
Yeah,
sure. It could be aggro. So using the Fury now, removing two, because effectively there's 6 health on board, and if you can remove two of it, it makes it easier to go. Makes it easier to head into the mid game because you're taking a lot of chip here and you have no healing. So.
yeah, and critically, yeah, you did say. I mean, there were 6, but it also,
Mhm.
one of them is within the 1/2, right? So you would
Yeah.
have only left one minion on the board. Now you do have the Faldori Warband here that can start to clear up some of this, although these are both necro lit and will have the zombies inside of them.
So you got two options here. You can go face or clear up the board. And with this hand, like going, like using the 1/1 stick, you can probably send the 4 face with the, what was it, Feldori Warband, and then clear up to the 2/2. So there's only 3 power on board with a Bone Breaker.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
or you
I
can
like
send the
I like
Feldori into the
that.
2/2.
Can do
Yeah.
this as well and just leave the 1/2 up, or leave
Yeah.
everything up. So choosing to just have the minions on board here,
Mhm.
feeling there's more value there than removing some of these.
Mhm.
I'm interested about that, but this does tank a little bit of damage by keeping them there. So not a bad choice, and we do have the follow-up Faldori to try to answer everything else, and that's a pretty solid answer to this board here. Target the Thessarian. Looks like we're going to start
Oh, what is he
with the
using Bound Soul
Bound
for?
Soul. What are we looking for here? We've got Jace, Artificer, and the Arcanist. We don't have any spells really to benefit off of them.
Yeah, this, it has to be Arcanist, right? Oh,
Yeah. Okay,
he's
just
trying to get it infused.
yeah,
That
try
makes
to get the
sense.
Artificer infused. Has the minions on board. We're gonna make some of these trades. I think it's gotta be okay. So we're making that trade first. I would have done that one last, but I guess we wanted to take less
You didn't,
damage to the face. I'm not
yeah, yeah.
sure.
Yeah, you didn't want to take the 2 face. That makes sense. And the 1/1's
Fair
not
enough.
doing anything else on board.
Yeah. All
Oh.
right, well, this is going to be some aggression here. Coin, no muncher is going to push some more damage. No minion on the other side, so that the lowest health enemy is going to be the face.
Yeah, no muncher's incredibly good. Like, it's charge damage sometimes, and it's like healing. Like,
Yeah.
card's insane. But yeah. Now it's he has a really hard decision because Relic Vault Dimensions is the strongest thing he can do, but he's taking, what was it, 9 on board? 10? He's at 14. So
Yeah,
I
so,
might,
I mean, can start with this Chaos Strike, see what you get, and
in
even
worst case
fine with
scenario,
the Scythe.
he has to send his face into the no muncher.
Yeah,
That's a pretty bad scenario, but
it's
what
not
can you
what you
do?
want. Kurtrus, not enough mana this turn, could come out next turn potentially. I mean, we might make it to this Artificer, but yeah, is it? Oh wow, we're actually gonna go for the Sigil. I
I mean,
suppose we don't need the Scythe. We can play the
yeah,
Fury. Hero Power does the same thing.
mhm.
Um, but I did like getting the Scythe online as well.
Yeah, he probably felt the draw was more important than the the scythe because his hand's not doing anything.
Yeah, I just figure we have our next turn, maybe two, already figured out probably. With we're probably going to Kurtrus. It almost
Yeah.
feels very necessary. We need the armor, and we can fight the board. And
Mhm.
then after that, ideally the Artificer is going to be fully infused. We just played two minions
I,
that they're going to deal with, right? And then you play that. So
I,
because you had those kind of turns sort of figured out, that's why I was kind of leaning towards the Scythe. But I understand both.
yeah, I think he wants to find a relic of extinction or something, just so that
Yeah,
his relics are a bit stronger.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Not having found a relic is definitely, besides this dimensions here, has definitely
Hmm.
hurt this early game here for Geranium. Diamond not stopping the aggression. Gonna look for something here with the Vizier. Um, we are just short damage, so yeah, just looking for any sort of damage. That is some damage that we can use next turn. We were just like one off, right? That turn, so. Oh no, there was no minions, sorry, so.
Oh, there's the relic.
There is the relic, so did actually pay off here. Uh, is this a relic vault?
So
Relic
how big are those them demons in the
demons
four
are
four?
4/4s, so they can clear off the 2/4s, which is not bad. And then the relic can. It's not. I guess the relic with the relic vault here should clear the rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I like that play here. Can also fit in hero power to the face.
You might hear power the 1/1 just so that he can guarantee the clear, right?
Is it not guaranteed already?
I don't
The
know. It's
relic
that's a rattle.
because it'll hit the 1/1 and then the 2/1, right? And then the next one goes off
How do you know
after the
he'll hit the
Death Rattle
1/1?
goes off, and then it'll hit the 2/1 and the
If it hits
it
the
hit
1/1,
it
if it
hits the
hits the
1/1.
2/2
It
twice
hits the
here, it doesn't
1/1.
clear, right?
There you go. It always hits the
Okay.
1/1.
All right.
Yeah, there was definitely a risk there,
Oh.
but I see. So yeah, what you said was better there if this is how that nets out.
Mhm.
Because we would have taken one less damage. So yeah, big difference there. This clears off the board. There is two more damage. We are once again.
No, he's got
Oh no,
lethal.
with the arms
Right?
dealer. Wait.
What's that?
Oh no.
No, he
Oh
was
no,
off by
we were one
one
off
off.
with the
Yeah.
yeah, with the cadaver and the hero power. We were one off. So understandable play there.
All
And
right. So it's relics hits for 3. Oh, you got healing.
okay, fell is good. We got both fells. Um, is
I
it
don't
gonna
think
be
using
enough
both.
here? Oh,
Is this a winning line? I
I
mean,
don't
he kind
know.
of has to.
We kind of have to, yeah. and just hope that you have enough here in the next couple turns.
Okay,
It was a
so
decent amount of heal.
he's got 8,
Yeah,
7.
8.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, yeah, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7. Okay.
Alright, so Acolyte of Death. Oh, he's trading to draw.
Yeah, interesting. Plague Strike, not it.
Alright. Oh,
But I suppose this
yeah.
clears off the 4/4s with the Plague Strike.
Mhm.
All right. Still
Oh,
at 11 health though, with the Deal with the Devil available soon.
I mean,
Let's
it's
see what
really
we get off
tempting to
this
use
dimension.
Relic of Dimensions here, but I think it's just you. Oh, he
Oh,
drew
there's
the
yeah,
weapon. Never mind.
Warblades
What do
is
I know?
huge.
Yeah.
Warblades is massive here. We also have the Relic Vault for free if we want to combo that with something later on. And
Oh,
how much damage are we looking at? So going actually face here, and we're gonna Relic Vault the.
probably a Relic of Extinction
Yeah, just clear off the board here. It doesn't want to risk anything. Nice heal.
because you don't really
Goes
need
down.
you
Oh, didn't
you,
even.
you don't really need what was it? What would that be? 2 9/9s and 2 10. Oh, he's actually doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Chose not to Relic Vault to full clear. I
Mhm,
mean, it's only 2/3 stats on the board. I suppose it's
mhm.
trying to set up some sort of lethal. There are going to be quite a lot of footmen in the way. So more minions probably actually does make a big difference here. It might get you to stay alive in time. We don't have any board buffs of any kind.
Well,
Uh,
this is like more healing than you can possibly deal with too, because he sends the. He just well, what would that
yeah, just
be?
use just hero
Six
power every time. Oh,
hero
don't
powers.
scythe. I just want to get some health. Let's just full heal. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Geranium just thinking about it there for a second.
What was it? It's gonna be a lot of damage into a 1/3 though, but
It is, but
it's a lot of healing.
it is more than enough healing to, I think, seal this one
Mhm.
for Diamond. I think there's not going to be enough damage in that deck. 12 cards left, but
Oh yeah, the
just
buff mattered because Felbrosh can't kill the 1/2s because they're 1/3s.
yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. He's probably debating whether to play the
The Deal with the Devil or
or no
the
the other relics because
yeah, gonna
it's
go with the
awfully
Deal
all
with
in.
there.
Like what was it? If they play Soul Stealer or whatever that card's called, he can swing this board back and
That is
then
not gonna be it though.
yeah.
Yeah, I think this is just gonna be game here probably. We'll see shortly, but
I think I see lethal.
yeah, that seems like lethal to me. Seems like very much lethal.
Let's
All
see
right.
here. It's lethal on board, right?
Yeah, it's lethal on board.
Yeah.
We don't need to be playing anything, but
He likes playing cards.
let's play some cards. This is a for fun match, we said, right?
If it's for fun, he just clears the board and just passes.
Well, there's still
Yeah.
seating at stake here,
Okay.
but
Okay.
Yeah, seeding's still at stake.
He makes
seating's
he.
still at stake.
All right. If you wanted to BM, this is what you do. You clear the board, put him to 1, and start emoting, and rope it out, and give him another turn. That's how you BM.
That is that is textbook BM.
Yeah.
Textbook. Well,
Yeah.
Rainbow DK is gone, and that
Mhm.
means Spell Demon Hunter moves on to the next round. What do you think we're bringing here to try to answer this? Is it
Uh,
is it
it's a high
mage?
value
Is it
deck.
mage?
So you want? I think you want something to go that goes under it. Skeleton mage or aggro mage would work. Warrior, I don't think does too well because
Yeah.
you can set up an OTK practically with what's his face, Jace. I mean, can you OTK with that deck actually with Jace? Because you can't really
Uh,
discount him, and you can't combine him with the
yeah.
spell power. So you might not actually be able to OTK with Jace. So if you brought like a control warrior and just armors up to the moon, then
That's
he might be able to get there.
true. That's true. I feel like that's a lot of ifs. There's a lot of boards that can be built if you're holding back with the DH. You don't have to play everything all at once and just keep chipping away, and they run out of removal, and
No,
eventually you get them.
no,
But
warrior
I
never
don't
runs
know.
out of removal.
I think I think it's got to be okay. We're going with the warrior.
Mhm.
We're going with your plan.
Mhm.
Let's see if it works out. Taunt. Okay, so yeah, this does look like
Well, this is
some
anti-aggro
version,
warrior.
yeah, of control or anti-aggro, if you want to call it that.
I mean, I don't know what Silver Fury Stalwart is doing unless it's a anti-aggro card.
Yeah, I can't tell you what
Mhm.
that's meant for. Maybe like obliterate or something in the DKs. I don't know.
Mhm. Oh, he sends back the weapon.
Yeah, sends back the weapon, keeps the dredge cards.
Mhm. Looks like armor to the moon is the plan.
Yeah, it's not a bad plan. We did find the
Mhm.
shield block. We have the shield shatter to deal with some of these relics as well.
Oh, let's see if it's 35.
Nope.
Oh, he didn't do it. So it's not a Renathal deck.
Yeah, I'm
Thought it.
curious to see how this plays
Mhm.
out here with this warrior. I'm not too confident myself, but
All right,
uh,
just need to weave into hero powers. Never, and Demon Hunter can never get there with his hero power.
yeah, fair enough.
Hmm.
Except when they get their hero and
Oh,
then it's
you're right.
tied. All right, so we're gonna start off just trying to get that aggression
Hmm.
going, knowing that they're gonna have some board clears, so just get the chip when we can. Going to start off with the from the depths here, coin from the
Does
depths
he?
already.
Oh, he actually uses from the depths. All right.
Okay.
Decimator Olgra.
Wow.
Hmm.
Interesting. I mean, if we're going with the armor plan, there's another shield block, and it's free. We have the igneous lava gorgers as well to
You already
use.
have a shield or
A
shield
shield
shatter in
shatter.
hand, so I really like shield block, but
Yeah, I like the shield block, and then the lava gorger with the shield shatter at the bottom is pretty nice. You
mhm.
did just discount it, so it's a little less nice, but it's still nice.
I mean, this is a lot of chip to be taking this early.
Yeah, 6 damage on the board. We have two
This is,
marks in the hand as well.
I mean, it's probably a Mark
Mark,
Sigil hero
yes,
power turn
yeah, I agree.
because two marks seems like nice, but Sigil takes a turn to get ready, so I like
Yeah,
doing it now.
yeah, I like it as well. We have two of the bounce souls in hand already, so not bad getting fell spells played. We do need to find them. Um, Interesting. I mean, we did see Geranium get that Artificer pretty early on, especially with a board like this. I might wonder if we'll see that next turn bound soul into the Artificer just to try to get some value off of this board here, and especially with the Faldori Warband in hand. It looks like we went for the Decimator Olgra, and I imagine this. Oh, there's a cheap Nelly as well. Uh,
It's, I think it's
seven
shield
armor.
shatter.
We do already have a shield shatter in hand, so maybe we could hold off another turn, go for the Nelly, and we have another Gorger to get that 7 armor from the shield shatter later. Um, if we're not feeling as threatened, so I could see an argument for either one.
Hmm.
Uh,
I
Caselli next turn's pretty nice, but it looks like we did go for the shield shatter. That's going to be 7 armor, which is definitely nice.
I mean, I also kind of like just playing Olgra here. Just clearing the
Yeah.
board.
Yeah, there was an argument for that as well, but
Oh,
chose to hold back. And now with that choice, I think we probably will see this bound soul now. Get that artificer.
uh, it's going to be 4 infused with Feldari Warband in hand, so it's a very good opportunity to infuse up the what was it, Artificer Zymog?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, where else? I mean, it's really clean because you have the relic in hand as well.
Yeah, you could
So
even
you,
use the relic, keep your board alive, and make them
yeah,
deal with it next turn. You still get the value.
I mean, the
Um,
relic's it's 3 and 3, so it clears the 3/5, push
yeah,
6, and then you can mark
yeah,
and
that's what I was
Zymox.
thinking. Yeah,
It
I
is
like that
only
play.
kind of weak if the warrior runs Mutanus, but I don't think this is a pure anti-aggro warrior, so I don't think it runs Mutanus.
Interesting choice. So actually, holding back, we have the mana too. I'm surprised we didn't,
Hmm.
unless we're gonna just hero power to juice up our Kurtrus. Okay, I'm still surprised by that. I know the relic can have more value later, but I like getting the 6 damage, getting the infuses on the
Hmm.
artificer. We're still several turns away from Mutanus, even if that's in the deck. I suppose if it was at the bottom of the deck, they had a shot there.
Yeah.
But now we're in an interesting situation mana-wise too. Like, are we?
Hey, damn,
Okay,
Diamond's taking a lot of chip. I don't like that at all.
no, I think holding back a little bit
Yeah.
that last turn and the turn before. We'll see
Hmm.
if that's gonna play a part here. We do have the Kurtrus now this turn with a nice reasonable trade and getting that hero power online.
I mean, you always
This,
Kurtrus here. You want to get that online as soon as possible because 1 mana deal 2 is a lot better than 1 mana deal 1.
yes, it is. And
Hmm.
we will make that trade. We have the vault
Hmm.
available for that Phantasms next turn as well.
Hmm.
Get an even bigger board. I want to see that Zymox here soon, though.
I really want the I really want Zymox to show up, but he's understandably playing around Mutanus because he doesn't know if this is pure anti-aggro warrior or like enrage or control.
Yeah,
So it's
totally
a
fair.
yeah.
I just I don't know if that gets
Mhm.
taken. I think that's not the end of the world. I mean, it's an 8/8, so you don't love it, but
Mhm.
if you're holding back, you're never gonna infuse it. Then you just get one relic, which isn't bad, but I could definitely see an argument either way. Okay, so gonna use one of those shield shatters here to clear off those fail bets. Does not want to get chip from that Ashfallen Fury hero power. And now with that second relic vault picked up, do we
And you always draw
use
first.
the? Yeah, you draw first, but do we use the other relic here and then play the phantasms? No. I sometimes like having 2
I
vaults
don't like
available, but
yeah. I kind of like not playing Chaos Strike here. I kind of wanted to play the Relic Vault and then Relic of Dimensions.
yeah, I wanted to play the
Yeah.
relic vault and use the new one so we can kind of bounce effect the vaults each turn for a
Hmm.
couple turns. Instead, I mean, we'll probably still see that phantasms here with the with the relic vault, but Terranium kind of making that decision here. Has all 3 bound souls. Little awkward hand, but now can't get the artificer online with the phantasms in the same turn. So something like
Oh, he's going to temper the
shield
Relic of
shatter.
Extinction. Oh, I'm
Okay,
not sure.
just wants a bigger,
Yeah.
bigger. Is this even enough though? It's 4/4s and 5/5, so they still die to shield shatter. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. If it made the 5/5 6/6s so it can just
Yeah,
survive a shatter, I liked it, but
yeah, agreed. But now it's just easily answered. I guess we just did see one shatter, so maybe not
mhm.
expecting the other, but we saw that there was something picked up for Diamond for 7 armor. Like, what else could it be?
Yeah.
Um,
It's
because we
literally the
knew
only
that
thing in
it
the
had the
deck.
discount.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else is 10 mana that would be?
Is
I mean, is there any minion? I suppose.
I feel like I feel like
I don't know.
Diamond might be thinking he might be baiting out the last shield shatter, but like I don't think that's the case.
No, maybe just trying to get as
Oh,
much. Mana
Oh,
utilization
interesting he
here.
uses
Some might
Frozen
say
Buckler
the
here.
oh
Oh, he's just
yeah
going fishing.
yeah wants to get the Nelly in the hand. We know that's discounted. There should be
Mhm.
1 or 2 more cards discounted. I can't remember.
2 more.
Yeah, and
Oh,
the shield block, of course, and able to play the Nelly this turn. So not bad at all. Does need to pick these quickly. Okay, we went for the dredge. Are we going to stick with that theme? Loving the dredge. We're dredging up. Oh,
well,
there's a
there's a
smite.
smite. I wonder if he picks smite.
I know we picked smite. I think, yeah, we went double dredge into the smite. Not bad. But now just not much to do actually on the other side for Geranium. Are we going to see the Zymox? It looks like we're going to play a bound soul. I don't see you playing the Jace before you need to, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's no. Yeah, he's
we're
definitely trying to play around.
now we're playing around Mutanus. We're saying I'll get all of them, and I guess we're
Oh,
just showing the hand. Okay.
I wouldn't have played the last one. Like, there's an argument for Silver Moon and Zymox. I don't think there's a one for Jace.
Oh wow,
That's
that's interesting.
that's a.
That's going to be some big stuff in the deck, and
Mhm.
I think Warrior may have been the right choice, as you said. This has not been going Geranium's way. I think making some awkward decisions in the mid game, and now not drawing so well, but still have time, still have some time to try to do something here. We
Well, if
do
he
have the
pops
Jace.
if he pops the 260's dead, right?
If he pops a 2/6,
Because there's smite.
there's Smite, which is 6, but what else?
There's 5
Smite
other powers, so
another
that's 11, and he's gonna be taking 12, 13.
Smite. Can we
Yeah,
play
so
all of them? There were 2 drops and Smite, right? So yeah, we can play all 3.
mhm.
Yeah.
So how not to die? I'm not quite sure.
Uh, Silver Moon found Feldori, maybe? Oh,
Mhm.
I guess we're going for the Relic of Dimensions and saying, Hail Mary, what do we got? Give me something. Okay,
That's
that's
something.
not terrible, but not that
So he
exciting for either.
can go up to. He actually can get out of range right here.
Yeah, I was wondering if there was ever an Arcanist like Faldori on the Nelly, and then you're alive, right?
He needs to use the Fury. Oh no, he's greedy.
Oh no. Well, didn't want to kill the Nelly's pirate ship,
Yeah.
but can make that trade. Ooh, and then the
Oh,
Rikara, is that just lethal with the Rikara? That's 8 on top of the 15. No, that's not enough.
so
So,
it's
oh no,
not enough.
with Bash, is it enough? 3,
That's 11 damage.
11 damage on top of the. Oh, I think
I think we're short, but not by
we're
much.
short, but not by much.
Wait, no, we've got it.
Oh,
The
was it
Finley.
exact? It was exact. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought it was, but there you go. So Diamond finds the lethal there.
Mhm.
The Warrior takes the win. Spell Demon Hunter is out of there, and now options here for Geranium: either the Warrior Mirror or that Shaman, assumedly evolved Shaman. I mean, you could definitely
Wait, didn't Shaman
high
get
roll
banned?
some wins. Shaman got banned on the other side.
Oh, other side. Okay.
Geranium still has the Shaman, so I mean, it's probably evolved Shaman if I had to guess. Um,
Mhm.
I mean, you could try to high roll a win into the Warrior before it's able to contest,
Yep.
or you just go for the mirror. I think we might be. Oh no, we're gonna go for the Shaman here for
Yeah.
Geranium, saying I don't want the mirror. Could also be in Rage Warrior, and then you probably don't want to play into the control either. These are some fun, interesting choices here for Diamond, but it's working out. Although we haven't seen them played really, the stalwart and the smithing.
I
Um,
mean, smithing looks really. Format for a 4-2
yeah,
weapon
I
is
mean that's
really
pretty good.
good.
Pretty
I
good.
remember back in my day, Deathbite was considered the best weapon in the game.
Despite was good.
Mhm.
And again, with the
Yeah.
From the Depths and the Finley in hand, that's not a bad setup. We do have some of our high pressure, high power cards in the hand that we will be sending to the bottom if we do that, but they take a while to
Yeah,
get
there's no
anywhere.
way he's Finleying before he gets this Rakara online.
Ooh, we are getting all of the top end here.
Mm-hmm. I say that, but
There's
I
always
think
more
he,
top end.
yeah, there's always more top end to draw.
All right, Geranium does have. Ooh, going to choose the wind chill, wants to draw, not happy with the options just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Really wants to get some sort of high roll here.
I mean, he's got Wild Paw Caverns, which is beyond
Yeah.
annoying for Warrior to deal with.
Oh yeah, Wild Paw's great, but beyond that, we're really looking for like our nulls and combo with any of our evolves,
Mm-hmm.
our disguise, our wave. I mean, we do have double wave, so not terrible, but we need the
Okay.
things to buff.
Oh.
There's a good card. Are we doing that
So,
instead? I think we want our minions here.
well, if he draws Vol'jin and Deptulon, it's really good. If he
Yeah,
draws
that's
two
very good.
nulls, it's decent.
Yeah, I think all the minions are okay to draw here.
Yeah.
There's a null, two nulls.
Yeah.
Two nulls are coming out, so we will. I mean, I guess we're looking for muck pools or something. I mean, to be able to combo them with something here soon.
Oh, Last Stand. Hey, he's playing the buff card.
Yeah, last stand in the bottom of the deck there. Draw a taunt minion. What taunt minions are we running?
I don't know, but
Besides
his hand's got
the
no AoE besides
foragers?
Ogre. Actually, Ogre cuts it at this point, right? Because it's 3
Yeah,
damage to everything,
yeah,
7 life.
until yeah, Ogre would do it with this board right now, depending on the order, I believe. Or does she finish her attacks anyway? I'm not sure.
Okay, now it doesn't do it. Yeah, there's no AoE in hand for Diamond, so this is looking actually really bad.
Yeah, this
Unless he
is
can
not
draw.
what you want to see here. And
Mhm.
so can double Gorger here to try to find some answers if we think they're at the bottom. We know there's Bash and Last Stand, but is there something else there could get us there? We are one turn away from the Rakara, which isn't bad, but
I mean, there's, what, 6, 8? There's actually 10 power on board. So if he frozen bucklers, he's actually getting the full value from it.
that's fair. You're
Yeah.
always worried about Bloodlust, though, with this type of board.
Mhm.
You kind of want to put the taunts in the way if you can. Double Last Stand in the bottom. What other taunt minions do we have? I can't remember if we saw any other ones last game or it was just the Lava Gorgers. Oh, the
No, it's the
Stalwart. The Stalwart.
stalwarts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Finleying. Makes sense.
Okay. And with the coin in the bottom, I guess gets an extra card. Does give you the bash here. Shield block's a nice pickup as well. Another
Well,
from the depths.
he has enough for shield shatter. He can bash face, shields, block, shield shatter.
Yeah. Got to move fast though. Diamond
Well,
thinking about it. Oh, not enough time.
mhm.
Did not get it off. Gonna wait next turn. Praying there's no bloodlust. There is none. Could find it off a Farsight. Is that worth it though, or do we?
I think you go for it because you got not much else
I mean,
doing.
alternatively, you could play a null, double trade,
No,
clear
no
off.
single. No, null just kills the 3/5. Then you can push
Yeah,
11.
null.
Yeah.
Yeah, null, kill the 3/5. You can push the damage and then primordial wave. Um, and then hope there's something that survives the shield shatter. They didn't have it last turn though.
I mean, I think he just okay. I think Natura is thinking that Diamond didn't have an AOE, and now he has either because you don't know if he has Brawl or Shield Shatter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
that's
still
fair.
think,
Thinking
yeah.
about, going command, it looks like instead. So choosing to get that overload to
Mhm.
full trade and
All right.
push the damage. I don't know that I like that one as much.
I mean, he's playing around Brawl this way. He's clearing the opponent's board,
Yeah,
but Diamond doesn't have Brawl. He has, Shield Shatter. So this looks a lot worse. So he didn't want to lose to what was
But you
it
just
called?
have another null, you have another wave.
Mhm.
I think you need to just win quicker, and I don't know. I don't like that choice there to play the War Revenant. That didn't push any more damage. You're not applying, in my opinion, enough pressure into a brawl or a shield shatter, any of their removal. Like, you're still, best case scenario, you have a 5-1 or a 5-3 alive. It's not, even then, it's not enough pressure, in my opinion, to warrant that over evolves. But now we have a null and a muck pool if we want to go that direction, and the far sight to finish things off, see what else we get. So able to be okay here, although the shield slam on the other side should answer this first null.
I mean, what if it's
Ooh, not a
oh,
bad pickup.
yeah. That is beyond annoying for the warrior. He has to kill it twice.
Yeah, does manage to get that to go off.
Mhm.
Chooses to hold the last stands right now. Is
I
there a
don't like
reason for
Brucon
that?
here.
Are we? Why are we holding on to the last stands?
I mean, he can't play it.
Yeah, you
I
can't
mean, he
play
can't
it.
play the minion. He can't play the minion. I
Yeah,
guess
but
that's why.
I'd rather not draw. I don't know how many taunts we have left, but I'd rather not draw one when we could have just. Anyway, it's fine. Not a big deal. We have the Outrider's Axe. Are we? What are we considering here for Diamond? Could play those
Definitely,
last stands, see what we get. We
if
definitely
last
have.
stand hits Igneous Elemental, I'd definitely do that in Outrider's Axe.
Yeah, that seems good to me as well.
Because you don't want to play Nelly because you could get wrecked by Primordial Wave.
Any Primordial Wave, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Um, I like starting off with the last stand, seeing what we get, but it looks like Diamond just wants to play out this Nelly and rethinking that a little bit. Starting with the Outrider's Axe.
Mhm.
Still considering the options here. I don't have the deck, so there could be plenty of taunts, and then there's no worry of drawing a couple.
He's worried about
Um,
running out of cards. Yeah.
I do like doubling things stats though, but I suppose now we can double with the Lorthamar into the last stand.
So 4 times. Oh, he's never getting through that Lava
Quadruple.
Gorger. He's actually never getting through Lava Gorger if it's 4 times. If it's like a
Well,
20 health minion.
we still have 2 Primordial Waves,
Yeah.
so we will, but
Oh, he's
it
using
is
one now though.
spooky. There is going to be one used now. That, I mean, that's a big pickup though. Did not push the 2 damage for some reason. Didn't want it.
Yeah.
Rakar is interesting. Oh,
Oh,
Baron getting interesting as well.
that's just unfortunate. That's not
Cornelius is
interesting.
going to be also interesting.
Does he
Not
overdraw
interesting.
Cornelius?
Um,
No, it's the end of turn, right?
no, yeah, end of turn. At the start and end. So yeah, we'll overdraw one. But is it going to stay alive here? Are we going to finally play any of these last stands? Lorthamar and then last stand? Something? No, we never last stand. It's just a meme. Diamond's just trolling me, just never wants to play it.
Yeah.
He hears you internally and just says, "Nah, no, not my end. No, it's okay."
Oh,
No, he plays them now.
oh, well, there's one that you wasted. I hope there's no more taunts in the deck now. I guess there's a second stalwart. Okay.
There you go.
All
See,
right.
under
I
control,
think
bro.
But
Under control.
imagine if we had those earlier. I guess
they wouldn't
I don't
be
know.
they
I
wouldn't be
wanted to
twice the
play.
size. They would be half the size.
They would be half the size. Well, yeah, they would be half the size, but I don't think
Actually, this is
it's
a really clean push. 13,
13. The hero power
21.
is 6. Yeah. How close are we right now?
I would freeze the Lothamar, just ship everything. Face.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, you should freeze first. What if you draw Bloodlust? Hello?
Yeah. Oh. Does he not run Bloodlust?
Maybe not. We only need 2 damage here. What? What's happening?
Wait, he can't. Wait, does he not have? Wait, no, he has 2 schoolings, not a not a chill, so he can't draw.
I thought he had a wind chill. Did I
No,
not? Oh, never
no wind
mind.
chill.
Never mind. We're trolling.
Hmm.
No chill.
Okay.
We're chilling, yeah.
We're chilling. We're chilling. Oh, that's some
Oh,
health potential, but is Diamond gonna have a chance here? I mean, it's a big taunt. Gotta kill the. Okay, get some armor. Rikara. Rikara's good.
Ricard is really good,
We have
but
the Forged in Flame.
it's the only option really because you kind of need armor.
We need
Or
armor. We
2.
definitely
Yeah.
need armor. Take the Rikara. Oh,
Oh, he took the buckler.
took the buckler. We do get it, but we don't have armor to. Oh, it's okay.
It's
I
0
guess
mana.
it's 0 mana. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we got the shield slam. Not a bad pickup there as well, and that is going to make a big difference here. Diamond might have just survived enough there with that.
Well, there's the
And there's
bloodlust.
the bloodlust. There it is.
So
Just
if
to
he did
say
have
how they
card
do.
draw, if he did
Yeah.
have card draw, he would have gotten it.
And now we've used 1 primordial wave. We know there's at least. Oh no, we've seen both of the big taunt minions, so this might be go time for that wave. What else are we doing along with that though? Don't have too much power.
Yeah, I really like just waving here and then which is 3 mana and then playing the 4 mana that cavern and it's making a wide board. Just
And the hero, do you want a hero
yeah,
power
hero
before
power. Yeah,
the wave? Yeah.
do
The
do it before or after. The 2/3 taunts could be more useful.
yeah, I mean they don't have that much direct damage, but yeah, the 2/3 taunts could stop whatever does come out of these, a 5-drop and 3-drop. So yeah, I mean a 5-drop and a 3-drop could definitely be scary here. So yeah, maybe getting the taunts after. Oh,
Oh, he's attacking?
what
Oh,
is
he's getting a
this?
bigger minion. That makes sense.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, that's what it does. Yeah, of course. And that was a good pickup.
Yeah.
Finds that as well. Gets the hero power off and the schooling. No hero
No,
power.
no hero power.
5
Oh, no
mana.
Wildpaw Cavern either.
No caverns. No hero power. That is, and we're at 9. Oh, no, we're at 9 cards. That's okay. But yeah, a little awkward there at the end, just trying to rush things, thinking about the options, and then getting a pretty good result that
Oh, does he
changed some.
get the 50/50? He
Ooh,
does. Wait, yeah, he hit Stalwart, right?
yeah, hit the stalwart.
Yeah.
Looks like it is gonna come down. That's another big minion, although the 8/8 is gonna deal with some of it.
I don't like hitting the silver. Right? That just makes it worse for Bloodlust.
Yeah, the Savannah Highmane.
Yeah, now he's done all. Well, if he didn't kill it,
Yeah, the Bloodlust will do it. Yeah, if we
yeah,
didn't kill it.
he wouldn't have been dead if he didn't Bloodlust.
Yeah.
No, he would have been because of the schoolings. Never mind, he was dead no matter
Oh
what.
yeah, the schoolings would have done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there it is. The Shaman does find a win into the Warrior, and we're back and forth now. Only the Warrior remaining here for Geranium has to win the Mirror and then into the Mage to take the series. We'll see if that's going to be the case, but we are in for a heck of a game now in the Warrior Mirror. Oh my.
Maybe it's a Quest Warrior and
Buckle up.
maybe it's just Questline Warrior and he just gets a free win. You know. It's not going to be Questline Warrior, is it? Did I cut out?
No, I
No, no,
think we're just
Okay.
waiting here
just waiting. Yep.
All
for
right,
them
he's coming.
to jump
He's
in.
coming to grips with the Warrior Mirror, saying I
Yeah,
did this to
just
myself.
need to come to terms with what we're about to experience. Oh man, do we have Warrior in the other hero match later? Jeez. No, we don't. Oh, bless. Bless.
What do you mean blessed, dude? I mean, nobody's seen Warrior
No one's seen
For-
Warrior Mirrors in ages,
for
and
eons.
and you know
till
what?
week 6.
I'm glad. I'm glad. No, I mean this will be fun. This will be interesting. Let's see how
Friday
this
night
goes
we
down.
had Friday night Rebobs and NGO or Nice Jewish Owl were enthused with Warrior, so
All right,
they were happier than pigs in
I'll enthuse
stuff.
myself. All right.
All right, so
Jaded after years of
actually, Warrior's
experience.
been eliminated since this is hero, right?
Yes. Yep. Warrior's gone. So.
Oh, the Warrior lost. Sorry. Yeah, of course.
See, I helped you there,
I did it all
Mayando.
backwards. Oh my god. Oh, bless. All right. Yeah, sorry. I did it backwards. Yeah, so the Evolved Shaman is coming into the mage. Yeah, I did it backwards on my sheet.
Should have corrected myself. Mem helped us out by saying that Warrior's gone. So there you go.
Oh my. Yeah, okay. So forget everything I just said.
What?
And
What'd you say?
Exactly. And now we got
Perfect.
mage into the shaman.
Objection's brutal. Oh yeah.
Yeah, objection is going to be really good unless we find schooling here next turn.
So what is this mage?
Looks like Reno Mage.
It
Okay.
looks like some sort of Reno mage, yeah.
Is that not a normal thing?
It's not on my sheet here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to just guesstimate what the heck is gonna happen here. Okay, so thinking about
It's kind of awkward.
Are we thinking about the coin prescience here?
Oh,
It does test the counter spell. You do have to use the coin. We know it's not counterspell ourselves, but Geranium could be considering that. If you do the prescience, you have more options in minions and maybe get closer to drawing a schooling, which is kind of the best answer to that. There's a counterspell now.
Yoink is funny. Do yoink. Do it. Yoink it.
Yoink is funny. I'll give you that. Did go with the counterspell in the end, though.
Responsibilities.
I know, Diamond being very responsible here, and now rewarded for not using that coin earlier.
He gets another counterspell off the Shavara too.
Yeah. Yes. Good point there. We do have the prescience now, or the Wild Paw Caverns is an option.
Well, he's got 2 nulls in hand, so I really think I call it pre-science.
Pre-science? Is it
Yeah.
pre-science?
No, that's definitely wrong, but I like calling it that.
I could be wrong. Pre-science, it could be right. I don't know what their intention is. That looks like some pre-science, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Prescience? I've heard prescience.
Yeah,
No.
prescience is like, it looks like he's gazing into the future. That's prescience or prescience or, you know what? Enjoy
my
however
precious.
You say it.
Somebody said my precious.
Anyway, he played a card that's, impossible to pronounce. So.
It's up to the user's
yeah, it's pronounced how you want it to pronounce.
All right, do we get another null? Ooh, all right.
Yeah, I'll take a Nixia. It's above average.
Oh yeah.
Man, he even played it to the left of the whatever that is, the location, so he can't Kona Cold it.
Yeah,
I mean, can't.
Something I expected. Yeah, can't Kona Cold it and anything else. So going to use that here. That is going to be in the Savara as well.
I would ping the 2/3. I mean, the one without taunt, because
there's 2/3. Yeah, there's many of those. But yes, the one without taunt is.
Prescience.
I agree.
Because
Prescience.
this turn is so awkward. Like I kind of liked playing Cold Case and then pinging, because like you kind of want the Kono Cold to set up for the Gaia.
Yeah, that's fair. Didn't want to take the 8 damage this turn though. I can understand that as well. But now we're needing to find something else.
The problem is that you have no way to get rid of anything. So you're going to be taking the 8 damage either this turn or next turn.
Yeah, it just buys you like a
Yeah.
turn maybe to try to find something, but yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know what's in this Reno Mage. There's a plethora of options. I mean, Blizzard. Do we run Blizzard?
I mean, I think he runs Blizzard and Flame Strike.
Yeah.
Since
We
he
have
sent.
those options off the top here. It
Oh,
is a
and
big board.
Neptulon. I would have played the Caverns because I'm worried about a Flame Strike here since he pinged the
Yeah.
thing down to 5.
It's not going to be a Flame Strike. This could give you something.
That's a
Blizzard,
Blizzard.
and that is going to be a nice Blizzard. I mean, they're going to guess it, but who cares?
You know, I think the Blizzard's more important for Diamond than it is for.
It very much is, yes. Very much so.
And the guy at full clears now, so definitely above average. Discover. The question is, does he waive this?
Yeah, the wave, not a bad answer here. And it's going to come down to what we find. That's pretty
Well,
good
you got a
call.
null.
Different null, but yeah. All right, what else are we hitting? I mean, an 8/8's probably good enough.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't want to take damage from that. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
fair enough. Malignant Heart gonna build a board here as well. We do have the Savara with the Cone of Cold inside as well. That could slow things down.
He kind of has to play it because
Yeah.
he's dead to Bloodlust.
Can also fit in a Wildfire in there. Maybe we find.
I mean, he's banking it all on Rune, right?
Yeah, we still have a Blizzard to hold on a turn if we find something else, but probably going to be on that Rune here. We did see the Primordial Wave, so they'd have to find the other one
Mm-hmm.
to get a good.
I mean, this is what 7 plus 6, so 13. He's off by 5.
Yeah, currently off by 5. Do you
He's
think
got.
we run the Rune just to try
I
to
think you
win, or
slam
we?
Brucan. That's a Brucon in hand, right?
Yeah, it is. I agree. Let's slam the Brucon, get the damage to the face.
Yeah.
Choosing to hold back. Surprise damage with the
Oh.
Brucon. Maybe set up with the Brucon this way, so you do the damage now. They don't heal. You have the Brucon Fireball to face no matter what
Yeah.
they do.
I like that because
So
he knows he has Blizzard in hand, so that Bloodlust isn't doing much. So yeah,
yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
So yeah, it might have to be the Rune here. Blizzard maybe keeps you alive, but you know Brucon kills you. So yeah, gonna be the Rune.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we get. What is in the box for Diamond here? This could be the last chance here. The Shaman could take it for Geranium. If we don't see enough done here so far, that is not enough.
This is
Oasis
pretty
Ally not
underwhelming.
going to do it. Shooting Star not going to do it. Flurry, though, only for one. Hot Streak, Arcane Bolt. Ooh.
Is that it?
It's picking on that one minion. That's not
Yeah.
And that is going to be the game here.
Get on board. Yeah.
Jet on board, that spell doesn't matter, and that is going to be the win here for Geranium, I believe. Oh, just testing out the water, seeing what it is, have plenty of damage.
Playing around Ice
Gonna
Block.
finish it off with the Brucon, playing around Ice Block.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong format. But that is gonna do it. Healing as well, just saying, let me play all of it out. Geranium having a good time, and the Fireball to the face to secure it. Diamond not able to take it. Geranium with the win, and that, I believe, concludes our teal, oh no, excuse me, the purple conference here.
Yep.
And that is going to give Abusing PR Management the win this week.
See if we can bring him in here for a quick interview. Got time for an interview. Meanwhile, back on the Wild Ranch. Um,
On the
I'm gonna.
Wild Ranch.
Yep, I'm using Google to. You guys can't hear this, but I did put something in the chat.
Prescience.
So it's prescience or
Prescience. Is that
prescience.
not what I've been saying? Prescience?
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I might
I
be.
don't know. It's pre, and there's science.
That's right. Pre-science is what I say.
Mm-hmm. It's two words I know turning into a word I don't know. What is this?
Right. Geranium. Drum
Mm-hmm.
roll. Press center. Geranium. Geranium. Testing.
Testing.
Testing. Geranium is here. Whether they have their microphone set up yet?
Uh,
TBA.
yes.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey,
congratulations. What a win. That could did that secure you a better seed? Is that right for the playoffs here?
No, we were tied on points going into this match.
Oh.
Wait, does it? We are now up 15. I need to check. I
You're up 12 to Diamond got 1 there, right?
yeah.
So 12 to 7.
Okay, so we are secured then the
So
higher
you
seed because
secured,
we got
right?
the win. Yeah, we got the week win. Okay.
So yeah, that should secure the higher seed win there with that win. That's got to feel good.
Mhm.
Tell me a little bit about that match. I mean, there were some wild choices there, some interesting cards that I saw on Diamond side. I haven't played too much Hero, so maybe this is the just par for the course. But that Control Warrior was pretty wild. Some of those card choices
Mhm.
ended up not working out too well into the Shaman, but certainly made some big things.
Yeah. There really was only I may have come away with more points, but the only winner tonight was Diamond for bringing those decks. I really wish that I had brought creative decks. I did bring a creative paladin, which he banned, so I
Mhm.
didn't really get to show that off. But other than that, I was kind of scared that he was gonna bring like really solid control decks, and then I hop into the ban screen and I see Death Knight with 3 different rune colors. So
Yeah, Rainbow Death Knight was it was an interesting start. Did not succeed. It was pushing some early damage, but you were able to stabilize there.
Mhm.
Um,
was it
and
only
then
one off? Because I
Yeah,
think
he was
like it
one
was
off.
there
yeah
was a turn that was one off. Yep.
yeah
Um, but yeah, really well done. Also, the DH, there were some interesting plays there on your side. I had some questions about. I know in that first DH game, you used the bound soul on the Zymox, or is that how is that's the name, right? Zymox or
yeah.
Zymar? So you used it early on to try to get the infuse, but the second game you kind of held back. There were a few opportunities there, and then ended up just ripping them all at once, saying, "Look at my hand." Ended up able to stabilize there, I believe, and get the. Or did the DH lose there?
No, he lost the warrior.
DH
You
lose.
lost there,
Yeah.
yeah. So it did lose there, so not able to take advantage of that game, but um, some interesting choices. Yeah, just tell me a little about the decision making there. Were you playing around like Mutanus, or what was the thought process in not playing the Zymox that time around?
So yeah, the warrior ended up being some the sort of weird taunt buff warrior, which is really cool. But what I was worried about was control warriors, and I'd actually faced this a couple times on ladder. Are playing quite a few. Uh, it's 1 mana spell. Summon a minion from your opponent's hand. That does in fact completely wreck any decision I have of if I want to play a bounce soul. So I unfortunately drew all 3 bounce souls when I didn't want to play any of them.
Yeah,
And then I was just like, okay, well, I mean, if there's a I think it's like court accusation or something like that. If there's a court accusation in his hand, well, it's going to get one of these 3 minions, and hopefully it doesn't matter which one. And unfortunately, because I held it back, the Zymox wasn't infused. And I think if Zymox was infused, I probably would have, I would have lived another turn.
Yeah, absolutely, and maybe would have been
Mhm.
able to stabilize. But in the end, didn't even matter. Got the win there with the Shaman, able to get some good evolves, some good tempo, and really like that play in that last game. Using that Bloodlust early, setting up the Fireball lethal with the hero, knowing that there was the Blizzard on the other side. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty good play. There were a couple decisions in there as well that were interesting, like holding back the Wild Paw for a while there, choosing to kind of push some other minions earlier on.
Yeah, I think it was mainly just so I was trying to play around with secrets. It ended up being counterspell and objection.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to like draw more cards into hand so that I could do the same thing that I actually did in the game, which is play null on the same turn.
Hmm.
Because it could have also been explosive runes was the other one. So objection or explosive runes, either one kills the first null. So was hoping to draw more cards so that I could either find schooling or I could find or I could just play nulls. And yeah, ended up exactly working out there.
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
Mhm.
And any other thoughts here from the rest of the crew?
It's well played over all around.
Uh, yeah, I think you guys have got a show on your hands next match. A real barn burner in with Dankest Dad and Wild.
Mhm.
Um, but other than me giving a few shout outs here, I'll let you guys get to that. So I mean, shout out of course to my team for helping secure the week against what might be the strongest team in Hero, a very strong looking team.
Above average.
And yeah, thank you to I think I've got one person watching from the chat there. So shout out to Dantham and
Mhm.
hope to continue this in playoffs.
Yeah, best of luck. Congrats again, getting that win, getting that higher seed here, I believe. Someone may be able to check our math if we're wrong, but I think we're right that you guys have secured that higher seed. So congrats on that, and yeah, always welcome on the show.
All right, so it's 3-1 victory. So let me look this up.
You're double checking our math?
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
I'll also look it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it should be. Yeah, it's 12-7, which means there's no way that they can catch up. So that's the
No.
extra 3 points, and that puts us ahead.
Because yeah, you're tied, right? Or no, you're
Well,
ahead
we
of.
were tied going into the match.
Mhm.
But if they win the week, they get the 3 points. They were down 2. Oh,
But
guaranteed
let
at
me
least.
submit results.
But
If I submit
Yeah.
results, it'll look a lot better.
we're good. No, we're confirmed. We're confirmed. We're all good. Thanks again for coming on. Appreciate it. And yeah, let's talk about our next match that we got coming on.
Thanks,
Like you
Sharina.
said, gave us that intro. We have the Wild Series here, Green Conference. It is going to be Jacques Keener versus Dankest Dad. And as Geranium just said, Dankest Dad went with some fun decks here. We have triple XL Highlander decks. Yeah, I don't think I need to say anything else. That's what we're seeing. So that is going to be the Warlock, Demon Hunter, Shaman, and Druid, all Renthal, all Highlander, so Reno decks. Um, we'll see how that plays out. Jacques with the Beast Hunter, Warlock. What I don't know, Wild. You tell me what type of decks are these?
Okay, these are all fairly meta decks. The Beast Hunter has it has Call Pet in it, so it's like a high roll variant with Mountain Bears and Hydro Man. I can't pronounce that. Anyway, so you Harpoon Gun,
Drowgon?
then you, yeah,
Oh,
Hydro Man.
Hydra Man.
Yeah, Hydro Man. So anyway, Beast Hunter's it's just a Starving Buzzard deck. So you just play Starving Buzzard, then you play your Wolpertingers, Alley Cats, and instead of drawing one card, you draw two. for 1 mana, which is really good. And then and with the harpoon gun and the call pet, you can get a bunch of 0 mana spell beasts too. So you can just draw like 8 cards in 1 turn on like turn 3 or 4. And then from there you can just basically win. The Warlock deck is a Scourge at the moment. He doesn't have Hand of Gul'dan's or Polkelt in it, so it's the OTK version, I believe. But no, this is the aggro version because there's a
ride here. Oh, we do have bans as well.
Yeah.
If we want to mention those before you dive into decks that we maybe won't be seeing.
Yeah.
The Hunter actually was banned for Jacques, so won't see that. Beast Hunter, you said, is quite powerful with the Starving Buzzards, but definitely an interesting deck there. And on the other side, Dankestad banned Jacques banned Dankestad's XL Warlock, so the Warlock
Yeah.
is banned on the other side.
Yeah, Warlock was the closest thing to a real deck. Like the Druid has seen, Reno Druid has seen some play, but this version looks like it's a OTK deck stapled to the Reno package.
That's
If I'm
gonna hurt.
seeing this, yeah, if I'm seeing this right,
painful.
yeah.
Oh,
So it's a definitely non-standard Highlander Druid.
No, I like your little comments.
Yeah.
Who
And
are
then
we activating first, by the way? Sorry.
Like, for the longest time, Reno Demon Hunter was the best performing Demon Hunter deck in Wild. Not because it was good, it's because Demon Hunter is just that bad. I'm not making this up. It was a bad time to be a Demon Hunter main in Wild for like after the first month or after the first expansion. Yeah.
I'm gonna get the players to rock and roll. So
Alrighty.
for our viewers, we're gonna have I gotta double check here. Okay, Dankestad is gonna be on the bottom, so it's first to spectate for our casters with Shock Keener at the top. So let the players know they can start.
All right. So I'm assuming the Warlock deck's going first before Jacques Keener, because this card lock right now is basically the Scourge of Wild. It's dictating almost everything that can be played because it's just that strong. So hopefully we get to see it.
Get it out of the way there.
Yeah.
And then what were you saying about the Shaman and Mage there for?
Shaman Majors. Their stock looks like a stock list. Nothing too out there. There's no text. So actually, there's a Totem Golem in the Shaman.
Oh yeah, I feel
Usually,
like I played Wild briefly for like even like maybe like a year ago, and I feel like this secret mage is almost identical. Besides the objection being in there now.
Yeah. There's a Contract Conjurer, which is a.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out that card's really good. Just there's 0 mana 6/6 on like turn 2 and 3 or above average.
Yeah, and if our viewers are curious, by the way, to see the full list, I'm sure they're on the screen or have been on the screen. But if you want to look at them yourself, you can go to the Team Hearth League website in the Wild Series and click on those decks if you're curious, because there are going to be a lot of one-ofs that we might see. So I expect a lot of different cards here.
I'm sure they have every card in the game memorized.
I mean, don't we all?
Yeah, don't we all? Yeah. All right.
I don't just stumble on card names constantly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like we read.
Yeah, like prescient.
Yeah, we can literally we can tell what it does by the picture alone. That's how good we are.
I mean, yeah, the picture gives away all the effects. It's like child's play.
Like 1,000 words even.
I wouldn't go that far.
Some say.
I would say upwards to like 50.
Capping off at 50, 51 at the most.
Yeah, that's when I lose. That's when I stop paying attention. It's like
It's got words. Pretty picture. If it's gold, it's even shinier.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they really need to do something about gold cards. They should, since they're so much more valuable than normal ones. Probably like a mana less for a 1/1 bonus or something. Don't you guys agree?
I
Yeah,
believe.
I think
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
like it to be more pay to win. I want to just be able to win with my credit card.
Mhm.
I mean, it already
credit-
definitely helps, but
That's a write-off at the end of the year, isn't it?
That's true. Since
yeah,
we're
this
Business
is my
expense.
job. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
yeah, we're getting paid millions to do this. So I mean,
my full income comes from Team Hearth League.
yeah, yeah,
All those dues are going to a good place.
That's right.
Mhm. Mhm.
Just to give a quick message to the group and our viewers out there. So there's some kind of weird bug with Hearthstone. Go figure. Both players are waiting for each other to select a class, and it's not connecting to each other, so we haven't been able to spectate. So they're going to restart their programs and see what happens.
You say a bug in Hearthstone? I do not believe it.
Sorry, it's not a
They're-
bug. It's a
they're
slight
features.
matrix glitch. We'll call it.
It's all a feature.
It's features. Yeah, I guess that's a
Noggling not
positive
being
spin
able
on
to
it.
cast
It's a
Showered
positive
Pain
spin.
is a feature.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think they have to pay $5 to get back in. But
That's
we'll
also
see.
going into our paychecks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's $5 for each of us since our time is just
Really,
that
yeah.
valuable. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, and we're not supposed to discuss how much we get paid from on stream, right?
Well, it's
Well,
suggested
It
quotations.
Oh,
is-
okay,
They
suggest-
can't legally tell you not to discuss your wages.
Yeah.
Actually, that's illegal. So,
Okay.
we can talk about wages as much as
Gift
we want.
cards. There we go. I'm getting paid in Tim Hortons gift cards.
Tim Hortons. Oh no! Didn't Tim Hortons kind of decrease? I feel like people used to love it, and I've heard people don't love it so much anymore. Is that controversial? How
Isn't
do
that
you feel?
blasphemy? You just insulted Canada as a
I
whole.
just feel
Yeah.
like I saw a lot of people complaining that the quality went down. I went years ago and I enjoyed it. I liked it, but
It just
I don't know.
it depends on the
I heard it-
individual. So
I
I mean,
heard it got
coffee's
bought
coffee
out.
at the end.
I heard it got bought out, the owners,
Wendy's.
and then the new owners screwed it all up. That's what I heard.
Wendy's picked it up.
That's what I heard. Okay, Wendy's sponsor us. I won't, but
Yeah.
not Tim Hortons.
Mhm.
Okay,
But Wendy's.
they're into spectate mode, so that means we can spectate.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
instead of speculate. Hey.
I like speculating on things we don't have any information on.
Okay.
Yeah, so
There's a joy in that.
yeah.
All right.
Because then we start arguing about things we don't know. It's great.
All right, so we do have
Agreed.
XL Highlander Druid first for Dangus Dad into that Shaman. So not gonna start off
Mhm.
with the Warlock, saving that maybe for a rainy day.
All right. So Shaman was heavily favored into normal Druid. So I think it's gonna be a similar story here. Oh, well, he drew Guff, but
Did draw
on the
Guff.
other side, the Shaman drew the weapon. So that's
Yeah,
basically
the weapon is very good.
it's above average. Oh, he's choosing not to play it instead of protecting the 1/1 totem.
Okay. All right, we can Breath of Dreams here. Picked up a dragon to get that mana. That's a nice pickup. And
Are we sure this is a Highlander Reno deck here? It's got all the good cards. What's going on?
Yeah, that's the beauty of Highlander. Sometimes you get all the good cards. Sometimes you don't. But right now, it's looking okay. Guff coming down. There is a lot of stuff on the other side of the board. I don't know any wild math. We got double totemic surge.
It's plus 8. So that's 16, 21, 22 damage. 20
plus 8. Isn't it plus 12 with the double totemic with all the totems?
One of them is plus 8 damage.
Oh.
So this is plus 16 total.
The eel is not a totem though, is it?
No, it's not a totem. It's a beast.
So what? Where did the 8 come from? I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
8 is 1 surge. 8 damage is 1 surge. Since you,
well,
so 8 plus 8 is 16. That's where I was.
okay,
I was thinking about math.
I'm lost on the 8 though. There were only 3 totems that could attack there.
Oh, really? I thought there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, because he didn't play. He played the
yeah. He didn't
Merc
play the
Spark
weapon.
deal.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so used to facing down more damage on turn 3.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that was still quite a lot of damage, but survived an extra 2.
Mhm.
Do we have an answer for this board though? This is not looking very good. We do have
So
clip.
he can stay alive by solar chightness.
Yeah, I guess removing the most damage here
Mhm.
with that searing totem. Gonna play the double chitness. Just staying alive here. Is that right? 24.
Oh, that
No,
Akani
that's.
seals it because he puts Akani on minion and then it's over.
I think it was just lethal on
Oh,
board.
it's
Yeah.
lethal.
I thought. Yeah. I was. All right. So, the shaman takes that first win very quickly. Double totemic surge in that early hand. Able to apply the pressure, and that is going to be the shaman done. So just warlock mage left there for Jacques. What are we seeing
Right.
here? I want to see a different deck here. Oh, no, we're sticking with the druid. I want to see
I
all the
mean,
Highlander decks.
you're just gonna see Highlander decks die in different ways. This is
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
Oh, okay.
But we are going to go the mage, and we got the guff again. Not bad. Is it going to be enough
Oh
though?
wait, this actually is a terrible mage hand. We
A
actually might
very
see Druid do
hand.
things.
Wow. Druid may do things. Nature studies here, guidance, thorn growth sentries seem like the 2 choices. Going with the guidance here.
Oh, never mind. He
Oh, informant
got an
into
informant.
going for the rigged fair game.
That's an overgrowth. Don't coin the overgrowth. Oh, that was almost a disaster.
Yeah, that was almost a disaster. Gets the Germination is the choice. Do we ever hero power the face here to prevent
No,
the rigged
you.
fair game?
So if you're hero power face, you're committing to hero powering face basically again, and that's never really a winning line.
It
But
just delays it a turn, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
yeah,
I just
it's
don't want to
really
give them more options. We saw them kind of.
yeah.
I mean, they did get a good pickup there
Mhm.
that turn, but
Interest. Okay, so since he has 2 of those 4-mana guys in hand, I would have played a secret here just so they can get the 0-mana next turn. So if he would have played an objection here, he could have then next turn played an objection and then slammed down 2 4/4s and potentially a 6/6. But he's just going to go for the. Interesting, he played the explosive runes after. If he played it before, then he guarantees the 0-mana 6/6.
yeah, interesting choices, but still
Yeah.
applying quite a
Yeah.
lot of pressure here. Guff gonna come down on turn 5.
It's
Flukes.
objection. He's actually really close to stabilizing if he just draws a Scale of Onyxia otter. Some of those otters. Oh,
Oh, not the one you wanted to see.
I mean, I think the Secret Mage is going to be doing just fine. But
Yeah.
oh, Twig.
What?
I don't think he was expecting that not to get countered.
Yeah, I suppose that was the play, but now you should assume it's objection. I guess we're.
I'm going to see if China's plating is really good, but doesn't get him out of the situation. Oh, he goes for ramp.
Yeah, what are we looking to do next turn that could save
Mhm.
us? We do have the Omu, so we can do a lot of stuff potentially.
Mhm.
We can twig.
All right, he has explosive up, so he
Yeah.
feels the need not to play the objection, which is fair enough. The counterspell is actually probably more valuable anyway.
Yeah, this is looking
Yeah.
over to me. Omu is not going to do it. That's counterspelled. Omu doesn't do it here. We can gain 12 armor. That's not going to do it either.
Mhm.
So looking for something else here. Planted
Oh,
evidence.
if he
What can
gets
we find?
I
What'd we
legitimately
get?
don't know what he can get.
Oh, so going for the armor first? I'm
I
surprised. Why not do the planted evidence first? That wasn't going to be the answer anyway, but
because this is
that's
12, 22.
that's
Yeah.
24 damage, and we're dead. And that's Dankestad going down once again here. The mage
Mhm.
taking him down, so has to find the sweep on the warlock with these Highlander decks. I was hoping to see a little bit more of them, but these games are lightning fast. These aggressive wild decks on Jacques' side are just too strong, just doing
Mhm.
tons and tons of damage early on. And no answer here yet for Dankestad. So we'll see if maybe this is the anti-warlock line that could find a win. I'm curious to see what
If he
Highlander.
sweeps this deck,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna be like, all right, Reno 40 card Reno decks are the way. That's how we beat these warlocks. Okay, so actually, Jax doesn't have a fast hand, so the druid might actually get there.
yeah. We did go with the druid once again. I was
Oh,
hoping to see something else, but oh, Cobalt Imp, Merchant, Scourge supplies in hand, double Scourge supplies in hand. All right, Jerry Rig finds the Nourish. We're gonna have a lot of mana here soon. We do have Cenarian Ward. Are we gonna be able to get there though? We
yeah.
might.
So Jax is really trying to find a Soul Barrage right now, because if you can Soul Barrage with an expired in hand, it's game winning. Normally, I'd pick the Shallowgrave to discard, but he might go for the Fist of Jaraxxus because he doesn't want to duplicate it. You never discard Cataclysm. Cataclysm 0 TK card. I think I think he'll be able to see what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
discarding the Cataclysm.
really?
This doesn't need it. I guess we're running two. Do we need both?
Yeah, you run two, but like
I don't know.
he can't threaten the OTK now. As soon as he could have so if he had Cataclysm instead of a Fist of Jaraxxus, he could have next turn play expired, Shallowgrave it, get 4 Shallowgraves in hand, and then he could have Cataclysm for.
Oh, wow. Wait, that's crazy. Why didn't we merchant there? Isn't the merchant a guarantee, or do we not want to discard that?
He wanted to hold it for Shallowgrave next turn.
Gotcha.
No, I guess Fist is pretty. I guess making 4 Fists of Jaraxxus is pretty good.
Yeah, there's going to be quite a few
Mhm.
fists available.
Yeah, I mean that's 16 burst right there in hand. Oh yeah, and target dummies literally are just played so they can just get them out of hand.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, this armor gain is actually looking really good for Dankestad right now. I really don't like these Dark Shire Librarians. I get so nervous every time I see him cast that a random discard, because if he hits the Cataclysm, it's over. Like, I don't think he can come. I literally don't think he can come back from a Cataclysm discard here.
Yeah, with only the one Cataclysm.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of damage right now. On the other side, Dankus Dad still waiting. Get a little bit more mana. Wasn't able
So
to
he's
play
got.
the Guff.
So Dengestad knows his opponent's got 12 burst in hand because of the 3 fists. So he needs to get above. He doesn't know if he has the Cataclysm in hand because he discarded 1, but I think you kind of have to assume he has Cataclysm.
Yeah.
So Reno here isn't really a winning line, but it buys time, and time is what you need now. Like with this line, he only loses to a Soul Barrage top deck, I believe, because it's 6 plus 12. That's 18, so off by 3. So if he expired here, it's a 1 in 4 chance to hit the Cataclysm.
Yeah. Oh, did not hit it.
And,
Luckily.
yeah. I mean, if you wanted to wake a Whispers, you had to do that. So you Imp Wicked, put a 3/3 into play and draw 2. That seems really good.
Yeah, that does seem quite good.
So yeah, he's just trying to set up the OTK turn, which I think he has because of the Solarium in hand. Because he can tap Solarium, and that's his entire hand deck, and then you can just Cataclysm.
Yeah, I think that's going to be all she wrote here for Dankus Dad. Reno not going to do it. Just
No,
gonna
Reno actually, wait, does he have 1 or 2 fists of
17.
Draxus left? So if he has 2 fists,
There's 2 in the Merchant as well.
yeah, he trades off Merchant, so that's
Yeah,
16.
you trade off Merchant.
That's 16 in hand. But he's running out of hand space if he trades off the Merchant. Which is the only, because that's 9 cards in hand and there's 4 in deck. So he's 1 card short of the OTK.
Of the guarantee.
Of the guarantee, yeah. I'm thinking if there's a way he can. I really don't like Solarium
I guess
now.
we're going for it. I mean, let's see some more games.
Yeah.
That is.
Okay, so he can play the Bone Web, hit in, and then Cataclysm, and I think that might do it. Yeah, if he plays Bone Web, means Bone Web trade.
Okay.
I think
now
this,
we do the trade. Is this enough here?
I think this is enough. Because it's 22.
A bunch of fists. That's a lot of fists.
Yeah.
We're drawing a lot. Are we dying ever?
No, you never. Oh, actually, I think you do die because of the Malcolm. Because you're discarding 9 or 10.
Yeah, every time you discard, everyone's dead. Okay, so this is a tie?
Well,
how does
Jax
that work?
Jax is at a lower life total, so I think he loses. Because ties usually are determined by life total, right?
Daku?
Sorry, my game's frozen, so we're still stuck on Jacques Keener hovering the imp. So I'm gonna have to restart. My bad. So what was the question?
Well, they tied.
Oh.
But Jacques was at lower health. Is that a win, or do they have to re-queue, or?
That's a good question. So let's go take a look at.
Who knows the rules?
The official Hearthstone rules is higher life total, I believe.
I think it is higher life total.
Yeah.
In match process and issue. Let's see.
Yeah.
Tie.
Tied it
My
up.
opponent and I tie their game in a tied game where both players fall at or below 0 life at the same time. Game will replayed with the same decks. In a game that goes turn limit, with a higher life total receives a game win. If the life total of the two players in the game that goes to turn limit is equal, then the game is replayed.
Well, that didn't go to turn limit, so does that mean
They
they
replay
have to
that game.
replay
Yeah.
the game?
Mhm.
All right, we should communicate that to them in case they don't know.
Yeah, I'm just doing that now. So Jacques was thinking it was a point for both, but I guess since I've been anointed, some of the board members now, I get to handle some of these situations live. So yes, so they're gonna run it back according to the THL rules. So
Okay.
we're gonna see that come back in. So I'm just gonna.
Maybe the Reno decks could give the game 6. Oh man.
Jacques Keener made a comment. We both eat the berries like in Hunger Games. So
Yeah.
so there's a challenge.
Mhm.
All right. So I don't know if the players are back in game. Apologize for our viewers there seeing a hovering card for a good 3 minutes. So, but the players are back in.
Interesting you kept the Darkshire Librarian with Solarium. Well, I guess Solarium does make sense with Imp in hand if you're trying for a tempo line. But against the Reno Druid, I'd assume you always go for the OTK line. So.
Wow, that is hilarious how that ended. But we go again. Let's see if the Warlock can do it once more, or if we're just going to see tie after tie after tie today.
Yeah, endless ties.
Endless ties.
Well, he had a turn 1, rather good play for a turn 1. Like, oh, this is a high roll.
I would say that's a pretty good turn 1.
This is a pretty easy lunar. Dude. Alright, so since Jack's discarded 1 expired merchant, he actually could be in a bad situation if Dankus finds Reno. Because he lost potentially 12 burst from Soul Barrage.
Yeah, so go for the Scourge Supplies here. What are we discarding?
Probably the Cataclysm.
We're going with the Cataclysm.
Yeah, because you already got 1 in hand.
Yeah.
Actually, since you have a bunch of random discard, that could be really costly if you discard that. Oh well, this is the easiest. I think you. Do you slam Guff or Nourish here?
I guess we're going Guff.
Because if this was a pre-nerf Guff, I would always pick Guff because then you can weave in the hero power with the Beetlemancy. I see Helix slow dangerously. Oh, he hit the Soul Barrage.
Yeah, this time we're just chipping away.
Yeah, this time you're just going full Smork aggro.
And it seems to be working. We are almost there. No big. I mean, we do have the Beetlemancy to prolong a little bit. But we also, like you said, it would have been nice to be able to fit the hero power in as well to set up the Nubercon or something. But now interesting decision. Is it just Beetlemancy to survive a turn? It gives you enough armor to survive this board.
I mean, he's got 12 power on board and you're at 12 life. Like, I think you have to.
Yeah. It's just, I guess the question, I mean, it's always the armor, right? Or do you go for the beetles? Do you think that's...
If he does beetles, then he trades off the 2/3/2s, and then he's got 6.
6 damage. So you are alive that way.
Well, you're dead to a
But
Soul Barrage. Yeah.
Yeah, you're dead to Soul Barrage. 1 fist is not enough. Go for the armor.
He's hoping to top deck Reno.
Yeah, there's still a chance here. And the Walking Dead coming down.
Temple Walking Dead. Okay, so he draws into.
Ooh. That is not going to be it. And Dankest
Yeah.
Dad. It's Dankest done here. And Jock takes the win. The Highlander decks 0 for 3. I guess 0, 1, and 3. Did get that tie in the middle there. But unable to secure it. And the aggressive decks from Jacques, the crazy aggressive wild decks, able to take the win. And that, my friends, that means Andy Hates Wild has been taken down this week. I believe that secures the win for Worgen Greasers on the week and potentially gives them a good amount of points here for, is this the second to last week, Saku, before playoffs? Is there one more week to playoffs?
For Wild, there's one
for
more
Wild?
week. Yep.
Yeah. So definitely gonna help them push their way up in the standings. They're currently behind the top 2 in the Green Conference. How many people make playoffs, by the way, in Wild? Is it top 2, top 3, top
Let me
2, and
I should know this, but I don't. So.
just gonna get Jock in here while I look to see what the playoff format is. So give me 1 sec. Hey Jacques, how are you? Congrats on the win.
Hey everybody, thank you. Thank you.
Great tie to finish it off, or semi-finish it off.
It was going a little too fast. I want to give the fans, a little bit of a burst up.
yeah,
All
no, I
about
appreciate
content,
it.
right?
Some good content. We had to go into the rule book, figure out what the heck was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what happens. I the closest we got to a tie before that I know of is Bunny Hopper v or Bunny Hopper in the finals. They nearly had like a mirrored control piece tie, but that was nearly due to turns. It was so I really had no clue. Once I saw the Reno, I'm just like, well, I wasn't sure. I wasn't. I'll admit I wasn't counting that I needed to trade in both Alcazar imps.
Hey, it worked out in the end. Got the win. Gave us some fun, interesting stuff. Tell me a little about your lineup. It seems like it was, according to Memnarch anyway. I'm not as versed in Wild. Seemed like a pretty standard sort of lineup there, with kind of the good decks, very aggressive stuff, and you were able to take a win. So yeah, tell me a little bit about your lineup, and then we'll definitely talk about Dankest Dad's lineup too.
Yeah, so I brought a pretty aggro package. Aggro is like there's a few like non-aggressive decks at work, but as like a full list, aggro is king right now, especially on the ladder. And I brought the two aggro decks that sort of like protect each other. I brought Even Shaman, the staple. It's the it's been the best deck in the format since Miracle Rogue was nerfed, and since at the start of Nathria, there was like a gap where it was like second best, third best, but it's really good. Even Shaman, it feels like you're doing nothing, and then they're at 10. So that's fun. And then Secret Mage has been really great since the Nathria mini set, and before that even. It got a few tools, but with objection, as well as the 6/6 is it's really pushed that deck. And Discard Warlock is the new hot deck to maybe take the top spot. My list is nowhere close to optimal. Some people run 2 Hand of Goldans. Some people run 1 Hand of Goldan. I like 0, at least in THL, because find I'm gonna more likely face control greedy decks where I need the Expired Merchants to hit the Fist of Jaraxxus or the Soul Barrage. The Tome Tampering ban might have not been enough for that deck. And then I brought Beast Hunter. Beast Hunter it's a really popular deck amongst THL players, but it is not a popular deck for Wild. Beast Hunter, it's almost mid-rangey. You get in a little bit of chip damage at the start, but it's mid-range with like 15 from hand. It was banned out this time, so I didn't get to bring it. I brought the version that runs Call Pets. If you aren't aware, that's the 2 mana spell from GVG, and draw a card if it's a beast, reduce its cost by 4. It just adds it adds some more spice to the deck, and it's fun to play Mountain Bears on turn 3.
Yeah, I can't deny that. Definitely have to check it out. And then, yeah, let's talk a little bit about what we saw from Dankestad. Were you expecting anything like that? The triple, like, XL Highlander decks, and I heard
If I
that
s-
they're not classic per se, but
if I saw that during Nathria, I would be like, okay, yeah, no problem. Nathria, when or at least before the Renethal nerf, I would have been completely, I would have understood why someone is bringing a 40 card Reno list. Right now, it's a little up in the air if you should be bringing any Reno list. The best one for a long time, and Memnarch loved this deck, was Reno Priest. Reno Druid also extremely good. Reno Warlock, strong various ways. And so but since the Renethal nerf, the 5 extra health is just, they don't have cushion to get to like, even from turn 5 to turn 6, or, from turn 6 to turn 7, where stuff like Reno Jackson is online, or Scale of Onyxia in the case of the Druid, just a number of things that they need to have online. The aggro is now just running them over.
Yeah, the builds definitely have had to get rid of Renathal at this point. Like, things have changed so much since that nerf.
yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
And definitely worked out in your favor here. There were some funny moments, but felt like you had control of those games throughout for the most part. So really well played. Good showcasing those aggressive decks there. And as far as playoff picture, Saku, did you take a look at what it's top 2 in each conference? Oh yeah, you did.
Yep.
You did send that.
4 teams. Yep. So
still an uphill climb for the Greasers here to catch up to F12 Viridian, but certainly going to help getting those big wins this week.
Yeah, I think most of us have, or a number of us haven't done THL before, and the team isn't, rock solid like an F2L squad is. So it is, we're happy to be doing as well as we have been.
as long as you're having fun, that's the main point. So, but, congrats on the win tonight, and now you get to relax and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Yeah. Thank you so much for putting on, the THL production.
You got it. Take care now. So,
bye everyone.
See you later. Thanks for coming on.
Yep.
Alrighty. So one final match here for tonight.
don't know who it is.
To the Hero Series.
Back to the Hero.
Back to the Hero Series. No Warriors this time around. No Warrior Mirrors or fake Warrior Mirrors. This time around, we have the Ron Mexico for the Department of League Administration. with the DK, the Mage, the Paladin, the Shaman, and the one and only Based Ink on the Mage, Paladin, Rogue, and Shaman for F12 Obsidian. 2 powerhouses in the 1 seed. 2 powerhouse teams, the 1 and 2 in the conference, trying to fight for that number 1 seed here going into the playoffs. F12 Obsidian making a good case here this week. Have taken the early lead 9-4, so could really secure this here with Based Ink taking a win. Could be the difference of who gets that top seed, but Ron not going to let that just happen. Going to try to prevent that. There is one more match in that series here, Lotus Knight versus Andy Rogers. We won't be seeing on stream. That could also have an effect here on the matchup or on the seeding here for the playoffs. But first, we have this match, which could be it. And boy, it's going to be a hell of a match.
Yeah, and Ron just gave me a little tidbit of information there between the two players. So Ron Mexico and Based have played about 6 times, currently tied 3-3. So some little side, call it side hustle, but like side stats, let's call it, for how often these players play. And they're at 3-3. So I've got the bands in. So if you guys want to go over the bands.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about. It looks like Based banned Death Knight and Ron banned Rogue.
All right, so no Rogue for base, just the Mage, Paladin, Shaman on that side. And no DKs, a Mage, Paladin, Shaman on both sides. We have a class mirror here for the win, potentially for their teams, as well as the rights to say, I've won more head-to-heads with that 3-3 currently being their head-to-head score. This is gonna be a good one. I'm excited.
It is. So since the players are kind of ready, I'm gonna let them go here. So we got Based Ink. She's gonna be at the bottom of the screen or first to spectate, while we have Ron Mexico at the top of your screen.
Alrighty, do you think we're gonna see some total deck mirrors, or are we gonna see some different variety here in those mages, the paladins?
All right. We're going to have a control Paladin mirror. It's going to go to turn limit because they're going to jailer each other. They're going to jailer. They're going to jailer. What was it? Sired and Atreus each other.
You want to do the other tie, the turn limit tie this time around?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it. Let's.
And they're going to have infinite healing.
Yeah. Yeah, infinite healing. I like the sound of that. All right, here we go. So they are going in.
Here we go.
And it's going to be that mage mirror to start. It looks like it is going to be the aggro mage for both. Aggro mage mirror. Here we go. Ready to get scorched. Someone's gonna. Or frozen, I guess, more accurately. With all these frost spells.
No, it's so cold you'll get left with burns.
That's true. Still got some burns.
Full mulligan for Based, and looks like 3 keeps for Ron.
Yeah, 3 keeps for Ron, keeping those early options, and Based able to find some options herself.
It's actually, they used a coin here.
Deciding to hold back here.
Yeah.
Does have the Deathborn, so an early Deathborn could be pretty good in this matchup, although it's kind of back and forth if you don't have the response Deathborn to their Deathborn to their Deathborn.
Sheer amount of Deathborns one can have cannot be underestimated, because that's if you Deathborn and they Deathborn and then you Deathborn, you actually are pushing more. It becomes this whole thing where you don't want a Deathborn because if they respond to Deathborn, they're basically pushing 10.
Yeah, I've been in a game of Deathborn chicken to see who's got to do it.
Mm-hmm. So since Based went wide, Ron might respond with the random remorseless winner in hand. Seems like a good play to me, but it does get more value later on because the cold case is the turn 4. So he might be wanting to hold the Remorseless for the potential cold case turn.
Yeah, that's a fair argument.
Yeah.
We'll see. Ron definitely debating this one. Was hovering that Sanctum at first, which isn't bad either.
Mm-hmm.
You can value trade and freeze the 2/3.
Another thing he can do is play the 2/3 in the Trog and then freeze the opponent's 2/3 and then trade into a 1/1.
Gonna go for the Sanctum though this time.
Mm-hmm.
Summon that 2/2. Trade into one of these 1/1s. Doesn't care about the freezes so much, so gonna remove the minion that could somehow
This is
something.
This is a pretty easy cold case.
Yeah.
And I think he pushes the 1's face. Like, I don't think you trade into the volcanic.
No.
Or, I mean, not volcanic, skeleton. The skeleton.
Oh,
yeah, blue skelly.
Skeleton.
Yeah.
The volatile skeleton.
No. Looks like there's some debate on where this 1/1's going.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
freeze
can
it.
see freezing the skeleton is not terrible either. They don't get to do some trades and maybe get some easy clears that way.
Yeah, but let's say that those minions will eventually die, but that 1 face damages forever. So I'd like going face here.
But that 1 face damages forever. That's really deep.
Mm-hmm. It's really not, but
but it sounds deep.
It sounds.
Here we go. A couple of interesting options. Okay. That can trigger this turn, get a random adventure if we want.
I think you do it because it's you need to do it before the Deathborn turn.
Ron says no.
No, okay. I wonder what's in Base's hand here.
Yeah. Curious, all these 2 health minions on the board.
Nothing?
Trades,
You don't see nothing?
I'm curious.
Don't worry about it. Oh, and we got a chain reaction.
A pew pew. Fascinating.
Freezing the prismatic that's already frozen for the skelly. I like it.
Yeah, maybe trying to bait like a baby Deathborn, knowing there's the coin in hand. Maybe you're saying, okay, this is 3 minions. Maybe it's enticing enough. I was able to clear your board, and if you don't Deathborn, then I can do my own stuff next turn. If you do, then I can Deathborn and in response.
If their life total was reversed, I would see that being. But since it's the life total is the way it is, Deathborn actually pushes damage. The person who plays Deathborn second always pushes more damage.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. You went with Astalar. I would have played the 1/1s or the 1/2s. Yeah. Because
of touch value here. Yeah. The Savara gets the frozen touch that's been infused already as well, which is nice. All right. Could respond with a cold case as well.
Well, if Ron cold Deathborn, he's at 15, and then he always loses to another Deathborn. So it's just awkward for him.
Yeah, gonna use the coin here to get that Deathborn off. So saying 5 is enough. I want to get moving. I hope you don't have it. Down to 15. And this is gonna be a response Deathborn for a full 6. Could go 7 with the Trog. It looks like that is what we're going for.
I don't like this loses the second Deathborn. Because you're taking just so much damage here. Well, actually, this is lethal.
It's lethal with if you reverse Deathborn, so.
Never mind, I like it a lot. It's
a
perfect play.
Good. And Ron might have to use a Flurry here, Shooting Star in combination with the grass can kill one. Arcane Defender is not enough this time. Shooting Star is available though. Can freeze 2 as well, so it looks like it might be that Shooting Star into the final grass with the cold case. Yeah, could get a chain going. Do we want to play the Trog after to try to get a chain more likely? Guess not. Let's see, do we get a chain going? We do not, but we will get some freezes. Spell damage not going to do it. Does take the Shooting Star immediately, obviously, knowing what that is. There's the Aegwin. Is that just lethal? We have the Frozen Touch with the Aegwin. We had 6 damage. That would have been 5. No, that's not enough, but...
I mean, it's 10 from
10
hand.
Yeah,
Wait, it was 10 from hand, right?
it was 10 from hand with the 2 plus 6 on board is 1 off. Right?
Wait, but the base attacked, right? Base attacked the Trog. So there was 4 skeletons that could attack, right? Since one hit the Trog.
Were there 4? I thought there were 3. There might be. Yeah, if there were 4, then we should have had it, right? With the Aegwin,
yeah. Because one hit the Trog.
Frozen Touch, and the Arcane Bolt.
One hit the Trog, and one hit the Arcane Adventure. So that's meant there was 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a miss there.
Yeah.
But it does have the Frozen Touch, and really any damage. Frozen Touch Astalor will do it next turn, so. Oh, not anymore. That armor just in time. It's still not looking very good. Has to use both of these Arcane Bolts just to clear off the Aegwin. Any top-decked spell damage.
No, it's lethal in hand.
6, 8. Yeah, that's lethal in hand. Yeah.
Oh, I should use the top deck
Way
one.
Way more than enough. Yeah, did use the top decked one as well? No? Oh, no.
No. Now it uses the top decked one. Okay, I see how it is.
All right. Either way, plenty of damage. Way more than enough. All the Trogs can be on the board as much as they want. And that is, I guess, Based might be going here for... Oh, no, I thought maybe we were going to trade some skeletons, see if we can get it that way, or at least trade the 2-1. And anyway. That is game 1 in the mirror there, going to Based with the Mage. So that is no longer needs to get a win there. Oh, no, sorry. We're in Hero Series. I got all confused. So that is going to be no more Mage there for Ron, and we're going to see the Mage once again here for Based. With that, what are you bringing in here? It is going to be the Paladin to try to answer this aggro Mage.
Probably the most teched out defensive Paladin in the game. It's like in Hero Series.
Variant.
Oh, it looks like it's pure, yeah. Normally
I have seen people run the Countess not in full pure. So it still could be control that just runs the Countess for the Invitation's late game in a control matchup. But we'll see. This does look pretty much like pure, but there could be like a Samuro or something in there. Every once in a while you'll see that too.
Well, that's a Cariel.
Yeah, the Cariel is going to be a big deal later on. This does look like it's just pure though with the 4 Kael'thas. And the class action lawyer, yeah, this is full on.
I don't really like the order of the Court Keep, because that you're just...
It's not bad, but now we have the Cariel, it's not as exciting. We still get those cheaper 5/5 taunts, but...
I mean, you want to order on Court on turn like 5 or 6, right? You don't want to order on 2.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, and there's a light ray.
And if you like this is the problem. He's drawn his order of the Court cards without ordering the Court, so it makes it really awkward.
Yeah, probably just gonna be an Arc Splitter here. I mean, we could Arcane Bolt if we're scared of dying.
Nah.
And trading, but that seems a little...
Oh, why trade? Trade's a tiny weakness.
All right, the Buffoon, not fully infused, so won't have Divine Shield and plus attack.
I mean, you kind of have to. right? The other option's a 2/3 hero power.
Hmm. I mean, it's not bad because you set up the buffoon or the biggin, but it's not great either. So I am fine with playing it out here before the Deathborn's available. This
You hear?
hand's not too exciting. Yeah.
Well, he's got a Trog. Oh, yeah. There's a Trog. There's a Bolt.
Yeah, I think we'll see the bolt. And it looks like we're going to value trade here and freeze. Yeah, I like that play here, front-faced. Just trying to win in that early tempo here and get that chip damage that eventually hopefully gets over the top. We do see the Carriel in hand though, so if we get to turn 8, it's going to slow things down significantly.
So I think you have to always lead with the 1/1 because the other options are just not it. Yeah, that's a blood seal. No.
Yeah, cannot play it with the Qatari this turn.
Oh, he's actually playing order now, so you can get the other
Other
light ray.
Yeah, get the other light ray this turn.
I don't like that. Like,
And then what's after the light ray?
so if Ron draws a 1-mana card next turn, like Righteous Defender, then you can play that, make the light ray go down to 3, order the court, make the light rays 2 mana, and then you can play both of them. So I think you really want to just play the other option.
Power.
I don't know his list, but the only reason you order the court as well is if you can play Countess next turn. So that means you get the light ray, then you draw Countess.
Then you draw Countess, yeah.
Yeah, but you can't really do that.
Yeah, not under this pressure, that's
Yeah.
for sure. And then with the Deathborn in hand, that's a pretty good setup here for base as well to get some value out of these weaker minions.
The skeleton one face. That's not what you want to see. Because you want to, yeah, the board's more important right now than the chip face damage.
Yeah, on the other side now,
Actually, does that do it?
Savior.
No, because the light rays are,
If you order in the court first and then you dredge, you don't draw it though, unfortunately.
Mhm.
But you could dredge a cheap minion that slows things down. Okay.
Oh.
Well, there's the other light ray as well at the bottom of the deck, so we know that. Oh, so if we're doing that, wait, why? What? Why did we do that?
It wants to draw the buffed up light ray.
Okay.
Actually, Ron Mexico might have stabilized. Or,
We're still a turn away from the Carriel, so
yeah,
it's enough pressure
maybe not.
this turn. Which it could be. We did just pick up Coin, Frozen Touch, Arcane Bolt. And that's a pretty nice board here. That's a lot of Frozen Touches and Arcane Bolts right now.
Mhm.
We've got 7 damage on board.
That's a huge pickup.
A triple touch. That is a very good pickup. And that's going to allow for the light ray to come down as well.
Okay, so what do you kill here? Do you kill the
or drawing first? We're ordering the court, so we know it's Countess, right? Which we're not going to play next turn. So we dredge and then draw in this case? We don't really want the Countess this turn, do we? Like, we're going to draw her next turn regardless, but
I mean,
not...
your deck's set in order, so I think the reason you do this if you in any order is if you want the 1-mana spell this turn.
Double Sinful Sous Chef in the deck. I know some people run one of those, some people run 2.
Mhm. He picks the
Divine Shield, I guess.
Yeah, that deals damage to you, right? You don't want that.
It does. Yeah, you don't love dealing damage to yourself. Gonna get value off of this Frozen Touch.
Mhm.
these as well. Getting
Yeah.
infused here for based. That's a lot of damage being pushed.
I mean, it's gonna be
up.
It's gonna be -1 damage for the rest of the game next turn. So you should.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely made the right choice there, and that's going to slow things down here a lot here with the carriel now. And
I would have traded more into the
now we're
carriel.
dredging. It's kind of awkward we lost the other halves, but
You don't really care, right? You want the
I
4
guess we
damage.
got the Countess. Yeah, I know we want the 4 damage. I just mean we got the Countess already, so I guess we're okay just drawing one costs for a while. Frozen Touch,
I
2
kind of want to play the Astalor.
8. We can do 8 with touches. I like playing the Astalor. Astalor
feel
might
like-
be the win condition later on if we can manage it. So I do like that. We can play this Frozen Touch face for 2 damage,
mean,
and then
since
Astalor.
Base didn't hit the light ray down to within 3 life,
Yeah.
it's a bit awkward because
Yeah,
you
so
normally want to kill. Normally, you want to kill the minion off.
Yeah.
I don't know if Base wants this game to go longer or shorter. It's just always a hard decision because your frozen touches are only good if if you have minions.
Yeah, you definitely need the minions to die. We get one of these down. Necro. Oh, I guess it's
You can't play the Necrolord.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I was I was looking at it.
You get the extra cheap minion. I would not use face. I would peacefully coexist with these minions and just go face.
Yeah, choosing to go face there, somewhere, in the middle, but we can draw another Divine Shield taunt there with the Protector. Next turn, Frozen Touches available once again, but we are staring at lethal on board on the other side.
Well, I think you need to hit that and then
Frozen Touch ping the.
You got one. You need to set up a Deathborn somehow.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this looks like we're setting up the Deathborn here to get 3. The count is still up, but
I would not play the Shivering Sorceress.
it does give you one more. It's going to discount. Oh no,
because you want to play the
Deathborn.
Yeah.
You can't play. Oh, you can play the Bolt, I guess, into it. That's fine too. Gives you one more. I like that. One more off the. Okay, what is in the invitations? Who else is coming to the party? Lothar can come to the party. High Priestess Jacklick is.
I mean, that has lifesteal.
Lifesteal is something. Another Sour Fang.
Wait a minute, he already had a Deathbringer Sourfang. What is this?
Yeah, he's already at the party. What? He's got a.
Yeah. I mean, the Wing Commander Mulverick is hilarious.
He's just taunting us. That's all. That's all he's doing. Sourfang.
Wait, Wing Commander's nuts. It has Rush and it kills 2/2s.
It is pretty funny. I think we're just going for the most stats and health if possible. Gonna take some damage here with the sous chef. Oh no, we didn't. I mean, sorry, I thought we were playing the soldier. No, I don't want to take damage. We do. Oh, we'll take 1 damage, I suppose. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, so the only way that base is winning this is if all 14 of these go face. So.
That's not quite enough going face.
Yeah.
Okay, that is helpful. We don't want heals.
Yeah, heals cheat. We don't like that.
Cheat. Okay, we got 50-50 here that or no, 33% of what we want, ideally. Okay, not the worst, but did you get the heal? Still alive. Pushing the damage. Double.
So do you know if
4, 6, 8, 10. We could do 10 damage with frozen touches. So this is lethal on the other side if we don't have any healing, and I don't see.
There's no healing.
There's no healing. So that is going to be the win here for Based. Hits the Sour Fang. That's not what you want to see.
Only 3 damage though.
It is only 3 damage, but we are going to be looking. We know there's triple Frozen Touch in the hand. That should just do it, right?
Yeah, it always kills.
We know that they're infused, so that is a total of potential of 10 damage from the hand here. So yeah, Ron is aware of that, of course. And that is going to be the mage taking another one here. What could
Raping
possibly
by.
be the answer? Shaman is the only thing left.
Shaman
Try.
versus. It's the evolved Shaman. It's mage favored, but only by a little bit. So maybe you can high roll his way out of this one.
Yeah, just need to find your a nice evolve there early.
Yeah, just need a schooling Knoll and muck pool combo.
Yeah, easy.
Ron just has Shaman left, and Based has everybody.
Well, there's Knoll in schooling. All right.
A good start. Where's that?
Oh, there's muck.
The
Oh my!
pools.
He has it. He assembled the Holy Trinity. All right. Oh man, he's got it all. Oh, no. All right. So is this a turn 2 Knoll, right?
Yep.
Yep. I did my math right.
Yep. Knoll, coin, mug pools, and
Knoll
All
again.
right.
good luck.
All right. Now this is the.
No, not Knoll again. That's not what we want. Oh, we're doing the.
No.
It was just weird hovering. Okay.
Calm down,
Wait.
Ron. Calm down.
It has rush, whatever.
It looks like it might have been another Knoll.
Oh my God.
Why did you say that? Why did
I
you
did.
say
I
that?
didn't. That wasn't me.
Oh
now
my
it could be
God.
cleared with the arcane bolt. I mean, you know that you have a turn potentially, but there's just so much
Oh God.
convincing disguise in hand. I think you have to clear this for base, right? So we're
It's
probably
not.
going to see. Oh,
You don't want to, but you have to.
you have to. Yeah. That is going to be the case, and Ron with a low roll there to really seal.
Ron in shambles.
Yeah, I mean, a good hand for sure, but not what you want to be happening there at the end of that. So
He plays out the swarm. I mean, you have to play out the swarmers, right?
yeah, play him out. Try to fight for some board here. It can buff your convincing disguise here shortly as well. We have the tiny toys, so if we get that convincing disguise online here soon, Prescience coming up next turn.
Yeah, Prescience, not pre-science. I'm still calling it pre-science.
I'm with you.
Yeah. I mean, if they wanted to pronounce Prescience, they shouldn't have spelt it as pre-science.
They should have spelt it the way the word is spelled.
Yeah. Exactly. Finally, someone who gets me.
I get it.
Dang English language.
Goddamn English. But you know, I do like pre-science. I do like it. It's like the time before science.
I get it.
That's when we had to deal with these crazy taunts, these spectral taunts.
I don't think that was the time we had to deal with. Never mind.
Who can say?
Yeah. Who knows for sure?
Who knows for sure? There's another null though, so not totally hopeless yet. We also have convincing disguise.
You just want to survive till 7, so you can tiny toys disguise. So
well, you have tiny toys. Yeah, you don't disguise, but you can play the Goldshire Knoll here with the muck pools.
I kind of like Neptulon here because you don't want to play anything on 6 that costs 6.
Okay.
So if you
bad thought and then double trade and evolve the one.
It's super weak to Deathborn though, which is the main consideration.
It's not that weak, right? You have 1/2/1 with that trade. You evolve one of the 5/4s. The other one's at 3 health, so it's actually not bad into Deathborn, right? Oh,
he's Volk. Going for max tempo.
Okay, yeah, the Null coming down here and can
There's
evolve
lightning
it, so
strike twice.
I like it. Let's see.
Drum roll.
Oh, it did have
Big-
the
Oh!
rush,
big
but
boy.
it was much bigger.
Big boy comes on the table.
Look to Lar.
Well, big boy's getting frozen this turn. That's happening. Force of nature to set up a Deathborn potentially later.
I like it.
And yeah,
Sending a ping into Rock Dalar or Loke Dalar, whatever it's called, into
that
Wind
works.
Fury Rush.
All right, so like you said, waiting a turn here to get that convincing
Yeah.
disguise off, probably.
And I think you're just chilling, like peacefully coexisting with the Trents.
Can't really command.
Yeah.
So you could Farsight, see what you get, then think about it some more, and then if nothing's interesting, play that apparition and say go.
I like Farsight. I like playing the 2-3 taunt because 2-3 taunts line up pretty good into 2-2s.
They do.
Yeah.
They definitely do. Finding
Weapon.
the weapon as well could
The
give
oppressive
you
chisel.
probably not something you want this turn. So yeah, just gonna hold it back. No reason to play it.
Mm-hmm. So he can base can ping Bolt the 2-3 and
give
then
us
send two
forward back.
2-2s in.
Yeah.
Or no, there's not really an or. Here's resigned to do this.
Yeah, it does get the cold case,
Mhm.
but absolutely need to lock the Lar gone.
Yeah, Shaman's still at 29. Base is running out of damage. And that's a Brucon.
Yeah, Brucon in hand. Here is that big turn we were talking about. Tiny Toys into the convincing disguise. What's in the box? What do we get? 6/6, 5/6, and 2 Lothars.
Oh my god.
Oh man, Lothar above
Holy,
average.
Well, big Lothars coming out. Gonna clear off these skeletons. I think
Those are
that's the game. Going to run. Shaman does get the high rolls. I
Tess
don't know
is
what
getting.
you can top deck. There's some
Oh,
heals
there's some
too
health.
if you needed anything else.
I mean,
Lothar, do your
good.
thing.
The only good thing about this is that the heal card doesn't heal that much because you're at because the opponent's at full life.
That's true.
Yeah.
Could freeze two things here, but I think it's
I would
probably
leave.
next game.
I'd
Frozen
leave.
Touch, Arcane Bolt, the Brute, and then play your
Like, what do you even do here?
Frozen Touch.
I mean, you have to kill.
Arcane Bolt.
The problem is the two lock.
You just hit the 2 Lothars with the flurry every time.
Yeah, every time. Like you have to kill the 3/6. You just have to, but that leaves you.
I don't
'Cause
think
you have
the
to-
3/6 is critical right now. You will have to kill it, but
Yeah.
it's not the number one target right now. It's not looking good.
It's a
Yeah, she says okay. We can
Math
down the
checks
line.
out. Yeah.
Math checks out.
Yeah.
Agrimage finally taken down here. And Ron
Alright.
on the rebound has to beat
Oh.
the Paladin and the Shaman with the Shaman. Are we going to see the mirror here, or is the Paladin going to come out to try to beat up this Shaman here? If it's Control Paladin, it might be able to answer those big minions early and then could find the win later, but we'll see. Or did we? Yeah, it could be Pure. We saw Pure on the other side. All right, let's see what.
All right, let's see if he gets Null Muck Bulls schooling.
All right, it is the Paladin.
And it's a
that is
pure.
going to come out, and it looks like a Pure Paladin indeed.
Oh, he got 2 out of 3. How does he do it?
All right, we'll draw the other one. It's coming.
Got one turn to draw. 1 turn to draw schooling.
It's time. Schooling is here.
No, it's a pre-science.
It's a pre-science. Yeah, I mean school is very post-science, so
Bless.
there's nothing to learn pre-science, so Did not get the schooling. All right. This is not really what you want to be seeing, but next turn.
Yeah, next turn's the turn.
Next turn, you're in for it.
Yeah. You rope-a-doping them. That's what's going on.
Really, order.
Played already. That's a light rain hand. I mean, we have a lot of cheap stuff, and we'll get these light rays down soon. Bloodlust not going to help you this turn, so going to be the null. Trade into the 3/1. Coin that muck pools. Let's see what we get.
I mean, it's
Not
no
another
turn.
null. It has rush again. What
Oh
is it?
gosh.
Is it an Ixia? Is it a Loctalar?
It's
Or
a Locular.
It's a null.
Ixia. It's an Ixia.
Oh, Nixie.
Oh,
Sun is rising.
this is gonna be one extremely brutal wave.
Yeah, going into the face. Wave coming down. Those are not very exciting minions on the one
They're
side.
cute,
And there's
though.
a jailer. They are cute.
Mhm.
Very cute. We are going to be able to play these light
Yeah.
rays to protect our
Paladin
face.
got pranked by the primordial wave.
This is lightning fast. This gameplay, we're going. We are
Yeah.
going.
It's full tilt.
And it's a lot of pressure here. There's definitely a lot of pressure being applied. Wind chill could be significant. We also have the null, but no way to get that trade
I re-
in. Then
I kind of like
solve it.
kind of like pre-science here.
Yeah, pre-science wind chill seems right to me as well. Have to make that trade. Freeze the 6/7. Make some taunts. Oh,
I was
we're
gonna
getting
say,
another wave. Wait,
I would not.
isn't that a big? Yeah, invincible. Okay, but gonna wind chill it, so that's okay. This lets you play that null or get that null involved here, and oh, okay.
Oh,
Can you
timely.
do that?
Timely.
Aren't you dead though?
Probably.
Because it costs 7 life, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I like not dying on board. No, so.
Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah.
It's usually the play.
Mhm. All right, so let's do some simple math here.
Let's do some science.
Oh, we can do that too. We always go face.
Sorry, I apologize. Some pre-science.
Mhm.
Countess.
All right.
And we're going to THL's favorite words, pre-science.
Pre-science.
Game 5.
We're going
Nice.
into pre-science. Shaman high rolling, getting the big minions, and taking the win once again. It is going to be now to finish it off that Shaman mirror. Who can high roll better? Who can get the better minions? Will we find more nulls, or will they turn into jailers or bigger things?
Man, come on, no. Oh, he's got the muck pools.
No.
He's got the muck pools. He's got the schooling. All he needs is the null. Imagine keeping pre-science and not just full mulliganing for the 3-card comp. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh
My
boy.
God.
Who at Blizzard did Ron Mexico pay for this?
Seriously.
He just needed Shaman, that's all. That's all he's doing. Say hey.
Say hello. And do your thing, Ron.
Base is.
Let me just do it once more.
All right, base is
Again.
generating enough tilt to fly off the face of the earth right now.
Oh, and here's the
Here's the
Yeah.
BM.
Ah!
Mhm.
Doesn't even trade.
Yeah,
Got
just
it.
no look it. Just
Okay.
cover your eyes and no look it. Yeah. Hey.
All right. That's a big totem.
It's a Giga Totem.
There's the schooling. We're almost there. A little
We're
late.
nowhere
though.
near there. Are you kidding me? All right.
Well, we can set up the Tiny Toys convincing eventually if we can survive that long.
All Ron needs is a drum roll. 5 mana card. Blood.
Oh,
Lust.
interesting. So we're going for the prescience instead of
Pre-science.
the pre-science. Instead of going for okay, not bad. Is
Does
it going to
that?
be enough?
You're taking another 8 this turn, but it could be enough.
You can take. We're taking more than 8 with the weapon.
Oh, you're taking 9.
Taking 9. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, but this is. You have the. You need a minion on board for Vol'jin. So
Yeah.
you have to wait another turn?
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait another turn, and you're gonna have to play some of your fishies here, so you don't have them in hand to pull out.
Oh. Do you buff? Do you touch that 8/8 at all, or you just leave it alone?
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah. Do
No,
it.
yeah, null. You.
Do it. It can get bigger than an 8/8.
It can become a
It can
12/12
it can
if
become
you
a
believe.
12/12.
That's the debate right now for Ron. Does he tap the? Oh, he
No,
goes
no,
for the
that's the
1/1.
coward play. Don't do it.
Oh,
We got an old man.
he got big stats. Big
The
stats.
attorney at Maw.
That's right. Big Daddy, big stats there.
Order in the court. That's a different deck.
Oh, only 2 piranhas.
Yeah, these fishies are sad.
Sadness
Another
fishies.
another few piranhas coming
Wait,
out.
can you actually clear the totem? You can because they've come.
Yeah, you can exactly clear it. So that is going to be the case. And does that set up the Convincing Disguise? It does. So we have the Tiny Toys Convincing Disguise in a turn. If we can make it there, it is looking pretty grim, but there is a chance. We're going to take the 2 damage. Ron ahead saying, I don't care about your minions. Look at what I've got.
Here's pre-science.
All right, so this is a.
Vol'jin.
This is a.
I
This
hope
is
I
a
don't hit
Neptulon.
Glug.
Neptulon.
Okay. Neptulon it is. That's a good pickup. Gets rid of the big minions.
I mean, it's only fair that Ron gets his Vol'jin, right? Oh.
No, instead,
Read to the face.
do
And
you have to wave here just to get rid of this
Well,
Neptulon?
the problem with you can't really get much worse than a Neptulon. I'd trade the
You can
Trade the
clear
minions?
off the hands if you
Yeah.
want.
Do you
And
send
then
your
do
face
it, and
into?
then you're not looking at 3 drops. Is 3 face significant enough? If we get 3 face, it's not like.
I mean, what's your average 9 drop?
We can hit 4 face, and then we have the Brucon, so we're actually only 1 off if we do that next turn, right? So I kind of like that into the Primordial Wave here, setting up. We just need 1 damage to survive, and then the Brucon will do it. So I do like this. It is risking a Bloodlust situation that could be enough. Is that enough with the Bloodlust?
Bloodlust is 12.
13 plus 12. It's 1 off.
How do you evolve the 1/1? Because you got 2.
You got 2 Maze Guides.
Yeah.
And now we've got a taunt. Oh, that can prevent the Bloodlust lethal. Or we were 1 off anyway, but.
You can fishy Bloodlust. Or Piranha Bloodlust. Not fishy.
Yeah, Piranha Bloodlust is possible.
I mean, fish are Piranha, right?
Yeah, Piranha are fish. Okay. Hawkstrider gonna go down. Oh, getting some more taunts.
We got pre-science.
Pre-science. Do some trades, and we can also Convincing Disguise and say, or we don't need to. We got plenty. We have the Bloodlust. We just need to survive. This is not going to be enough. We have another Primordial Wave. We can trade 1.
Is Doomsayer in standard? That might be an out.
Is it? Is there 3 drop? The Volpara and the
Parrot.
Macaw?
And the Volpura.
Volpara, yeah. I don't think it is. but
I think Doomsayer's standard.
all right. Yeah, we're gonna primarily wave into the pre-science here. Oh, we hit another. Oh, that's not gonna be too helpful.
Oh,
Divine Shield removal, or you just keep it.
I think you keep it. You want to be peacefully coexisting with Tyrion.
I believe that's gonna be lethal on
Well,
the
it's
other side,
lethal
though,
because
right?
it's lethal
We
because
have the
Bloodlust.
null
It's lethal
for
because
Bloodlust.
Bloodlust deals 5 to the face because of the 2/3, whatever it's called.
Yeah, it does. We have the null Bloodlust here.
What is it called? Raz Nazjan. Like you,
Nazjan. Oh, and it also summons the Dozing Kelp Keeper.
yeah.
So yeah, that's way more than enough, and that is going to be the win there for Base. Very close series there. Ron almost able to come back with the Shaman, but when it came down to it, not able to high roll in that final match enough. Does get the early lead in that game, but Base able to get a board, and eventually that Bloodlust coming in clutch, and that is going to be the win there.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, F12 Obsidian secures the win on the week. That could put them ahead of Department of League Administration, I think. It's +4, so it'll be 13-6. That guarantees the week. They cannot come back here. Lotus Knight cannot take the win from Andy Rogers. They started the week 7 points down. They'll get the guaranteed 3 from the week win. The most that Lotus can recover is at like a 3-0, so that would be 9-13, so that they could still keep the win here with Lotus taking it a win. But right now, huge win there for F12 Obsidian based. Congratulations, really nice series. Back and forth there. You had a nice start, and then the Shaman for Ron almost came back. Some big high rolls. First question for you: how do you feel 2 of those Shaman games, seeing the beautiful curve for Ron with the muck pools, with the schooling, and the null there to just get some big minions early? Although the first time around, it did find the null again.
Yeah. Game 5, I said, please don't do it again. And so he said, I'm going to do it again.
Running it back.
Running back. I mean, what is those? That was a very evolved Shamani series. To what that deck does.
It is, and it did. It did do exactly what is its namesake. It evolved, and it got some wins there. Got quite a few wins there across the board. But yeah, really nice play. We ended up seeing the mirror. Did you two talk ahead of time by any chance? Did you have like full? I know you had class mirrors because of the bands, but any idea if you had? It seemed from what we saw that your decks were at least close to mirrors, at least the same archetypes. But
I mean, I'd expect that just maybe the Paladin was like a few cards off. Otherwise, it was probably a 120 mirror.
amazing. Beautiful matchup. 2 fantastic players in the 1 seed in that nice mirror. You were able to take it there in the Shaman mirror to finish it. So really nice job. Any other thoughts, questions about that match? I mean, I'm still kind of catching up. I feel like it started off a little bit more paced, and then suddenly just lightning speed for those last few games.
I mean, like, I think that I thought that the Mage Mirror was probably going to decide the series, but then Shaman obviously knocked off the Mage because like that was what I was afraid of. It was like, oh, Ron's Mage wins, I'm done. Was where I was at. So like that one, I think also that mirror is very specific, and it came to just because I drew Frozen Touch that it just then wasn't as close, and because Ron couldn't compete with the damage from hand. But yeah. And then like, man, that Shaman mirror, I won the 50-50 to pull Neptulon and stay in the game right there. So that was also huge. I mean, like, Glug is okay, but I don't know if I win if that pulls Glug instead.
Glug would have been iffy.
Yeah.
Neptulon was definitely huge. I think there was also the choice there for Ron the turn before to trade into the hands and try to give you fewer minions into a Bloodlust, but ended up trying to push the damage. He did have Burkhan in hand, so was trying to get you within that range.
Yeah.
You're at 7, so like was if one damage survived, he could have found the lethal. But yeah, definitely an interesting choice there. That previous turn, if that would have made a difference.
Yeah, that was like where my head was at that point. I was like, okay, if I'm above 6, there's no damage from hand. That's it. That's all the shaman can do. I mean, like my hand was the dream of all stuff at that point. Like I could go for toys and get 7 drops and all that stuff. But the early pressure, I just had to stay above 6 was my thinking. But yeah, the pulling Neptulon saved the entire game for me. But yeah, it's huge thanks to Ron, who already won crossover, it sounds like. Even before that match, didn't matter. So huge congrats to Ron. He's had an insane season.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And of course, congrats to you for being the first to take him down here in the Hero Series on the season.
Oh no, I took away the win this season. Hey, we're trying to get that bye. I'd like to take next week off.
Yeah, you're undefeated. You have an undefeated season.
Nice win, nice spin. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, 100%. No, but yeah, no joke. Great job stepping in here. In the week before playoffs to try to get that seeding win and making a good case for it. I think it's still up in the air for the game between Lotus and Andy, but it made it a lot. Oh, they finished their match?
Yeah, Pasca stepped in for Andy, and then Lotus ended up unfortunately losing 3-1 to Pasca.
Okay, so that is a secured win for F2L Obsidian. I think that takes you into that 1 seed over Department of League Administration. It's a really, really big win there after Pasca was able to take down Lotus Knight. Wow.
Yeah, that does. Okay. All right. Nice job, Pasca.
I don't like it myself personally, but that's okay.
That's okay.
It's all good. Congrats to F2L on the win for sure.
It's how you know it's not rigged. A full board team still doesn't get the first seed.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how you know it's not rigged. Isn't that more likely to be a script though? It would be too suspicious if the board team ends up in the first seed, right? I think 2 seed is kind of a little less suspicious. Like, oh, they just played. Plus, you stepped in. You're like board adjacent, right? Or board even.
Yeah.
So you could have
I rigged it against a fellow board.
Them. You didn't want to make it too obvious.
Yeah, and got 5D chess plays going around here.
Absolutely.
Script, everyone. I'll publish that later on.
Dad Legend with a big win, so they hopscotched over us. I think without the. So it's from F2L right now. They won 16-9, so that is crazy. So
wow,
playoffs are going to be interesting.
Playoffs are going to be interesting. Yeah, everybody out there. We are going into the playoffs in Legacy and Hero, right? Both of them.
Yes, everyone but Wild is going to playoffs next week.
Amazing.
Sorry, Wild, you got to wait 1 week.
Oh yeah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, wait, I thought we were super far ahead.
No, yeah. And then Wild only has 2 weeks of playoffs, so I think they're gonna finish up.
It's one more regular season, one less playoff season.
Yeah. So most of them are going to be finishing up around the same time still.
Which is good.
Yeah. Very excited for playoffs.
Yeah, me as well. You won't see me here on the cast next week, unfortunately. But whoever will step in, it's going to be a fun one, I'm sure, with the playoffs kicking off. I will just be busy with hopefully an Eagles win.
Hyper-focused.
Oh yeah,
Go Birds.
Hyper-focused, probably deep in the cups. Heart racing.
Yep.
It'll be a fun one. Go Birds is right. Thank you.
I got no team in the race, and my coworker sits next to me as an Eagles fan. So whatever, Eagles.
Beautiful.
There we go. Thanks, Based, for joining us. Congrats on the win, and good luck in the playoffs.
Yeah, thank you all for your efforts in casting. You do so much. So huge thanks to you
Uh,
all.
I don't do much at all. Maybe.
I'm
He's
just
above
watching.
average. He was
I'm
above
just
average
watching
tonight. So
insane things.
I mean,
yeah,
how long have you all been casting? Like
7.
years. How many
Oh
years
yeah,
between
yeah,
all
yeah.
of you? That's
Oh,
crazy.
when you say it like that, yeah,
Oh
I guess it
man,
has been a while.
It's
way
been
to way to age me.
years.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
still
yeah,
young.
yeah.
I remember way back
ah,
when
hey, how long have you been
Just
casting?
when OBS was 1.0.
Oh my
well, I mean,
god. No,
if the
I
shoe
mean it's
fits.
fun. I love it. I love it. We're seasoned. It's
There you
good.
go.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
That's
nice.
a, you know what? That's a great way to call something old that's not like calling it old. It's seasoned. You're right.
Seasoned. Everyone
You're
wants
right.
something that's seasoned. Everything would be
Experienced.
tasteless if things
There we
weren't
go.
seasoned.
Right? You
Yeah,
age your
yeah.
beef, you season your beef. It's the same
Season your
thing.
beef, season your cast irons, you season
Yeah.
everything.
With that was salt and pepper hair. But anyway,
Yeah, the salt and pepper hair is definitely coming in too. So
Me
it
too.
fits. It fits.
all right.
Ugh.
Well, thanks, Space, for joining us, and enjoy your evening, and enjoy the fantastic TV show that is The
Yeah.
Last of Us.
Everyone go watch The Last of Us now because that's what
Oh
I'm going to
yeah,
do next.
that is definitely on the list here shortly.
All right. Night, y'all.
Take care.
Okay.
Take care.
Night.
Okay. Well, that was fun and exciting. Games went a lot faster than I expected, especially with the. I was hoping the Warrior Mirror never gonna happen. So
Are you kidding me? We'd be in the Wild Series right now if there was the Warrior Mirror going on.
right, probably. So thankfully that never happened. But
Mhm.
I want to thank all our players that were able to give us some content to show on Sunday, and for Friday, of course. Want to thank my casters here joining me tonight and helping out. It's great. So any final words before we let the viewers go?
Nothing except go Birds.
Hmm?
Go Birds next weekend.
What about the birds?
We're just telling them to go.
Oh, okay. Get lost, birds. I understand. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Get out of here, bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my Anodon is just for those that didn't know, he's an expert at climbing light posts. So
I'm just a spectator. I don't climb them. They're too greased up. I can't do that anymore. We were just talking about how seasoned we are. That's a young man's game. I just
that
watch and enjoy the knuckleheads. I don't know if you saw the last weekend the people standing on the SEPTA bus
yes.
platform that collapsed. Yeah, I was right like 10 feet away when that happened. I saw that. That was pretty wild. But yeah, you just get to see it and enjoy everyone. It's a great feeling in the city. Everyone's excited. Everyone's happy.
Mhm.
So
It's electric out there. Yeah.
see how it goes.
Well, maybe you'll see me on someone's pictures out in the streets. Hopefully, we got to win first. Let's
That's right.
one step at a time.
Can't just evolve a shaman and then you get a Super Bowl.
That's right. We need to get the perfect curve like Ron did. That'll be a nice win for us.
Mem,
All right.
any final words yourself?
I got none.
Okay.
Well,
That was the final word.
oh,
So,
well, yeah, good games all around. It was a blast casting. I can't wait to do this again.
perfect. Thanks again. So, but everybody can wave to our viewers. There's 17 viewers that we currently have in chat right now. So thank you again for joining us. Thanks for watching, and get ready for the playoffs. Coming up for some shows, we just have Harsh Center, which is going to have a few guests on there talking about the week's events. So tune into that. That'll be on Tuesday at 9 o'clock Eastern. Friday might have some shows. Saturday might have some matches, I should say. Sunday is iffy because I'll probably be watching somebody play on Super Bowl, but we'll see. But on behalf of my casters, I want to thank thank you guys again for joining us, and we will see you later. Take care, everybody.
Bye bye now.